There I am. Hello, this is Jojo Joe Lomo, man. I am live. See how everybody's doing. See if we get anybody on here. It's been a while. Let's see who's alive today. Yeah, it's pouring down rain outside, so I figured just see who's online. Or let's see. Paging my buddy and see if he wants to join me live here. Well, let's see. I always pick a bad time. Here I am, ladies and gentlemen, live. My crazy hairdo. Yep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on live here on StreamYard. Nobody knows that I'm here. We got one person. The handyman Jose. Leave it to him to talk to me on the phone. I'm trying to get him online. Yep. Oh, no. Maybe I should try YouTube and then jump on StreamYard. Hey, what's up, Dan? There you were, now you're gone. What's up, Dan? Yep, I'm here. Look at that. Camera on, camera off. What's up, Handyman Jose Reyes? Everything is so black. Oh, yeah. I got the camera turned off, see? Look, I'm here. So, what's everybody doing? Hey, cool. Heck, oops, there you go. Anybody wants to come up is free to join. Hey, what's up, Jackson? Jackson Blog is in the house. Yeah. Yeah, it's raining outside. Like, ugh. I see it's raining outside, so got bored. I'm gonna jump online and see how everybody's doing. Yeah, the hair. Look at that. Hey, you had crazier hair than I did, Jose. He's ugly out there. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. That's all right. I can turn the camera off. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Ah. So you can have your camera on or off. It don't matter. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? So things are sort of going back to normal in our state. You know, it just got done paying the bills. So, but they still got the offices closed. Some of them got the offices closed till a couple more days to get things back and going. So, but we're lost in space. Yeah, we're all lost. All right. See me? Nah, you don't. Jose, get up here. Let's see. And Jose, see if you don't want people to see you. Oh, how to do that? What's up? What's up? Oh, yeah. Now you see me. Now you don't. Look at that. I'm back. Hold on. Our chat settings. Okay. So do you want to see me or do you not want to see me? How you doing, Andrew? Looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's supposed to rain all day here, and then maybe tomorrow it's supposed to be a little better. See, I got my phone here. Let's see. Supposed to get thunderstorms here today, but then today's supposed to be storming. Uh, tomorrow, Wednesday is supposed to be better. Then Thursday is 55%. Yeah, okay. Oh, not much, Andrew. Hey, Jose, you're never properly dressed. Oh, Jose, if you don't want people to see you on camera, all you do is when you see this camera, just stop cam, and you'll give you that picture right here, Jose. That way nobody can see you, but you still be on the panel. See, all you do is just turn your camera off when you come on the panel, or you can turn it on, then you can see you. Turn it off. So Andrew, how you doing? What you been doing? Let's see. Hey Dan, where you at? Mostly. What's up? It is Blind Cube in the house. How you doing, Blind Cube? Oh yeah, you gotta join me, man. See, a Blind Cube will be in the house. I got the link down below, Blind Cube. Yeah, trying to get Jose to join me because he don't want to be seen on camera. And I told him, like, just if you can join the panel, but then you just turn the camera off. Then you will have see. I haven't been on here for a while, so you power washed your cement. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, just turn your camera off, Jose. That's all you got to do. Then nobody will see you. I knew you'd give up here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Joey. How you doing, man? How you doing, brother?
Good. How do you do that without falling down?
Oh, let me turn you up here a little bit. There you go. Now I can hear you bright and loud. Check it out.
All right, cool.
This is just a little light fixture, but I'm going to make it into an like a decoration starship rocket engine. Check it out. See? Right?
Okay.
Right? A little rocket engine that I can hook up to some power and then a light bulb. Like, but I made changes.
We'll give you full screen. How do you do that now? Hold on.
Sitting right here in my shop here.
There you go.
Got my bench. Cool. I have my keychain making rack here. I can make how many keychains at once? Pretty awesome. This is, I took one of the light fixtures out of this little, because this is it was like a backboard or some kind of, I don't know what this was, but I took out the light fixture because the cords were all messed up and broken. So I cut the cord off, and then I can rewire them with the proper cord.
Right.
I can maybe do 2 of these, so I can have like a cool little, just a little. I was gonna make this because there's 2 of these, right? And I was gonna put this
Right.
one on this little thing. Because if you look at, okay, this is Chewie Starship Exopod, right? His little getaway
Yeah, I
thing
see it.
with all my keychains on there, right on, right? And just imagine 2 of these little rocket dealies holding up this little guy, so he looks like he's taking off in a spaceship, right?
Right.
So that's kind of what I got going on. What are you guys up to?
Oh, not
Yeah.
much. With
Catching
me,
up.
I'm just chill. I'm sorry.
Catching up on
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm just chilling. It's raining outside today.
Yeah, it is not raining out there now. It's nice and sunny and warm.
Oh
Check it out.
no, where I live, it's raining outside, so I figure
Check out
can't
the
do
weather
much
here.
mowing. Hey, what's up, Putin girl?
Check it out.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Looks nice.
Beautifully. Little windy, little on the
Looking
windy
good.
side. It's all right. I got
Yeah.
my bike right here. Check out my bike. You guys haven't checked out any of my bike riding videos? They're pretty awesome.
Hey, Black Cube, how can you ride a bike if you can't even see?
Well, check out the videos, man. My bike is the loudest thing you'll hear. If I'm driving by, you'll know. If I'm walking by, you'll know. Normally, I've like walked my bike from all sorts of different, all the ways I want to go. My most exhilarating bike ride on my channel. It's pretty awesome.
Right.
I had fun, but I walked that particular route like at least a dozen times. I didn't film any of them. You know, I walked.
Okay, so you kind of realize what's out there. You kind of
Yeah, I
sense.
kind of listen for audio cues for one. If I'm not, if I haven't walked that path before, I wouldn't know what to look out for. And like how like rough the path is, how rough the trail is. You know, I walked that particular path, quite a few times, and just to gauge kind of where the rocks are, where the different, it only takes is time.
I know, but it's kind of it's just fascinating to have that you can actually ride a bike and you memorize the path. And you know
That's hard. I've crashed. I hurt myself. I got.
I know, of course.
That's
just wanted to say hi and have a good one. See you guys again. Oh, heading out, Putin girl. Okay, you have a good day. Glad you came back, man.
I'll be right back.
Great to have you back.
There's somebody here. You guys can take a look at him. Hello.
Who's there?
Oh, I think it's just a delivery for my sister's schoolwork. So I say come by. They deliver. They don't touch anything. They don't come into our place. So I'm not too worried. They're delivering. My sister will come out. Bear already told him somebody's here. So.
Okay. The chat said, "Putin girl just want to step by and say hello." Andrew said, "No, Dan. There's other videos on it. Dan and other things I like is classic build over many years. Pneumatic tires stop holding air." Okay. He's got he's got a power washer. I think he was power washing something. Electric. Hey, it's an electric power wash. Oh wait, no. Dan was asking Andrew. Okay. Yeah, you have to like kind of have to be at the panel and at the chat at the same time. It's kind of hard to do both, Like you have to, like it's hard to give one attention to one or the other. Let's see. Here. Oh.
Calm the doggies. They finished their delivery. We're doing all right.
Anybody else want to come to the panel? You're all welcome to.
Man, it's been a long time since you've been on lives, huh?
Yeah, I forgot half that.
And I got
I've
my
been
whole
really busy.
little setup now here. Check it out.
Yeah, see that. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you still doing the Rubik's Cube? I mean,
Yep.
how many do you have now? Like,
Just I've been exchanging just one. I didn't want to take them all out and have somebody come in and cop on all my stuff. So
do
I've
you
been
have
keeping
a
all
6
in.
or 7?
I have the 6x6. Yeah.
The
I
6x6. Okay.
I just got done messing around with the 5x5 not too long ago. Hold on a second. Real
Right.
quick.
You gotta go for a 7 now. Gotta
Yep,
go for a
it's
7x7.
in the works. I got $10 donation from my channel.
Sweet.
So
Congratulations.
I'm $10.01 up right now, which is awesome. And
All right.
I'm gonna save up for number 7x7x7. This one's just a 4.
Oh yeah.
This one's a 4.
That's gonna be crazy, man. 7x7. See.
All right.
And just
So
said, Belmar, man, if you want a decent pressure wash, check it out. Okay. Roby 3000 PSA power washer.
one
Or
second.
Samsung 3.
Our phone.
All right, cool. Gotta check out the Roby.
Okay. I'm right here, so I just gotta close the door. I can hear that wind out there. It's going a little. It's a little windy out
All
there.
like crazy. I see. Hey, what's up, Nathan? Fish Boy's in the house.
Nathan,
What's up, Nathan?
welcome
Hey, come
to
join me, man. Come join the panel.
Awesome sauce, man. Everyone's here. We're getting there. Getting there.
Yeah.
We got Joey. We got
Yeah,
Nathan.
I got-
We got me. Yeah. Who
Of
else we
course.
can get? Okay, so let's go ahead and broadcast you live out to the second garage here. So let's.
Oh, okay. I sure want to see my beautiful, good looks, you know?
There we go. Now you guys are broadcasting. We're broadcasting to the garage, out to the second garage, anyway. I could.
We're broadcasting up in Alaska to,
Yes, we are. You guys are broadcasting to an audience of probably Chewy's out there. Chewy, let's go get Chewy. Chewy, I know I left you.
Hey, did anybody hear about, first go out to Think Dragon? I think he's ill right now. So I seen a video of him maybe having the coronavirus. So prayers go out to him and his family. So Think Dragon, if you're watching, we wish you the best.
Okay, let me turn my live sign on.
Okay, he's live.
Check out. We are live. We are live, friends. Check it out.
It's just amazing me how you know all this stuff. It's like, I just picture me closing my eyes and like all this stuff all over the place.
Yeah, I've done that. We haven't recorded that one. I've done it. Getting into a new area, a new space. It really is kind of.
So basically, what you do is you have an area that you memorize. You know where all the bumps
and where I'm standing, all these little. Yeah. Okay, check it out. Where I'm standing, all these little areas. I know where. Okay, I know where I can sit down if I need to. That way, I can. If I'm having balance problems, sometimes, definitely with migraines, balance is a big problem. And,
right.
and I have ways to express myself. Check it out. I can play a game of chess with myself.
Yeah.
Because if you look at these pieces here, they all have a metal ring on them if they're white.
They got the holes in. Yeah.
You want to exercise your memory. This is a good way to do it. Jeez, man, I've lost so much games. I've won so much games. So it's getting there.
What's that pose? Yeah.
Yeah, I think things. I fixed my finger with time.
Okay.
I won't play on your stream because I don't know if it would get taken down. I play all the time on mine.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Like,
I think.
Okay.
Is it
if
your
it gets
song?
taken down, we'll go right back up.
Of course. play your own stuff. You shouldn't take it down. Yeah, Missouri's gonna get some bad storms tonight.
Jose Reyes,
Well,
hey, welcome. How you doing?
no. What's that?
Dan Bradley, how you doing?
Oh yeah, yes.
Just catching back on some chat. Nathan Fishboy, 7:30 a.m. That's pretty awesome.
See, I'll get another one of my friends to join me on YouTube. I don't know if he wants to though. So is YouTube still going crazy as always?
Hey, pretty much. I go live every day at noon.
Oh, Nathan's in the house. All right, you gotta get him on board.
Good
What's up,
morning.
Nathan? Fishboy's in the house.
Whoa, what's going on?
Right
Right on.
I'm trying to get my buddy, my good friend Frank, to join us. He's kind of he's kind of old school, so I'll see if he wants to join us. Hey, Handyman
Right on.
Jose, see if we get Frank to join. That'd be cool.
How you going, Joey?
Good. How you doing, Nathan?
Good. Long time no chat or catch up.
Yeah. How you been?
Flat out, my man. Flat out. Fucking
Good.
wheeling, grinding, upgrading, uploading. Staying
It's been
awesome.
raining. Yeah, it's been raining, so you can't go out and do mowing.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Jose says, hello to you, Blind Cube.
Hello. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, right.
It's slowly starting to get into winter down here, so it's been really cold.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's winter over there.
Last night, it would have got down to about probably about around 6 to 8 degrees last night, which is around about in Fahrenheit.
Wow, man.
Oh, 40
About
something?
18 odd Fahrenheit.
Oh, less? Oh, yeah, maybe. No, isn't 0? You're freezing for you, right? 0 is freezing. 32 is freezing for us.
Yeah, 32 Celsius. Yeah, it depends if you use Celsius or Fahrenheit.
0 to us is ice.
Move you down here a little bit. Come closer to Jeremiah here. All right. Oops. All right. Let's lift you up. Put you right at the corner of my bench here. You can see my bench. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Up
So,
over
I did something that I should not have done.
there. Uh-oh.
It's a good thing, though. It's a
Okay.
good thing. I went and ordered a hand-read fucking English budgie.
Okay.
So the English budgie are the bigger type budgies.
That sounds like a cool. That sounds like a good deal. Is it bad? Good.
Oh.
Got some rotten. Got some tunes jamming right now.
I've got nowhere to put the phone. Yeah, that would do.
Welcome, everyone. From the future to the past to the present to the now. We are here all together.
Yes.
Thank you guys all. Thank you, Joey, for having me on your panel.
Oh, not a problem, man. Not a
Such
problem.
an honor to be here.
Oh,
This
thank God
has
for
been a
honoring
long
that.
time coming, friend.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Coming. Yeah, it's been a long time since we hung out like this.
Dan Strader has Joey.
What's that?
It's been too bloody long, man.
Yeah.
It was still snow
I try
outside.
to get on there now and then, but it's gonna get busy now because the laws are crazy. Actually, this whole year's been crazy.
So what's it like up where you are, Joey, with all this bull crap going on?
Oh, with
Is
the
it pretty bad?
I think things are starting to get back to normal somewhat. They're opening back up the state, so
Same here.
yeah,
They're
it's
opening
just
things
slow.
up
It's like a slow
slow.
process.
Yeah, right.
Little
Well,
frightening.
I mean-
we're on. Hey,
How's it in Australia? I mean, is everything going back to the way it was, or they still are you guys still on lockdown? Sort of, yeah.
it depends really where you are, man. So
Yeah.
New South Wales, they were hit the worst with this bull crap going on. They're still in lockdown.
Logo, man, your friend. Yes, right, Jose. Jose, got to get up on the panel, man. Gotta join me. This is Aaron Jose Reyes. He's one of the greatest law care providers out there, man. He's my partner, my best friend. He's rocking with the law care business. And he's got the big setup on YouTube. Well, he's got the equipment anyway.
So we're on our 12th day with no new cases.
Okay, that's good.
So, but that's only for one state. That's not for 4
Right.
or 5 states.
Right. We get comfortable here.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I like about StreamYard, you can just, I'm laying down and stuff, and it's like they always see you when you're on the live with YouTube.
Yep.
I like to try to do some lives on Facebook too, a little bit. Experiment a
I'll
little
join
bit.
you.
'Cause I think I
I'll
can
join
go
you on
out
Facebook.
on Facebook. I can go out. I can take my phone with me.
Yeah.
Do a live thing on the phone. I can't do it on YouTube. So.
So yeah.
You're just chilling like a villain.
So yeah.
I tried to get Jose up on the panel, but he's too shy. Edmund Jose Reyes, too shy.
Not been like that, Jose.
Yeah, come on, you gotta join us, man.
Yeah. Oh, you get done for it. You buggy.
Oh, Aaron. Oh, what? Aaron cut on YouTube. Hey, is everybody here? Error occurred on YouTube. This is usually temporary. Wait a moment. Try again. Oh. What you trying to do now? Leave it for me to have me to leave it to me to have mayhem here.
So Joey,
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. What's up, Nathan?
you ready for an update on
Update
what's going on with all the fish?
Oh yeah. What's up?
Because it's been so long since you've.
Hey, should we give Okay. Hey, I'm gonna give Nathan Fishboy the floor. I'm gonna put him on full screen. He can explain about the fishes and stuff.
I'll
There
be
you go,
picking
Nathan.
away in the background here. I'll be picking and
Okay.
picking.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
So
Now we move from the stream. Put you on. Okay.
So what's been going on with the fish there, Joey, is I've gone and got more tanks.
Okay. Cool.
I've gone and got more fish, more yabbies.
All right. Yeah.
This year we managed to have some rain. Well,
Okay.
yeah. So this year we managed to get some rain, and our local dam was not empty. She was half full of water, which is
Right.
absolutely awesome to have, because the last time I was down at the dam, man, she was bone dry, mate. I could walk across the bottom and not sink down. That's how dry she is.
Okay.
And so then we had like close to like 200 and something mil of rain within 24 hours or something. It was like that, and so that pumped it back up for full. So now I've got close. This is just in goldfish.
Right.
I have close to 60 goldfish.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, do you want to show you some of the displays around here? Like show what you have on the fishes and stuff? Well, you got the full floor? Yeah. Hey. Okay, yeah, Jose, I want to join. Okay. That's cool, Jose. I'm glad you're here, though.
So some tanks I have personally made them crash myself for main reasons. Now, the reason why this tank is crashed is because I have snails in there.
Right. Oh, okay, got snails. Right, yeah.
Snail there. There's 2 snails there.
Right.
So all up, I've got about 5, 6 snails in this tank.
Right.
So the reason why this tank is crashed is for the snails.
Right.
So that they can still have food, because as you can see on the very slight angle, you'll see where the snail has been.
Right.
Can you see how? Yeah. So that's why this tank's gone and crashed, is for that reason. So that's just one of them. That's just the 2.5 foot tank in the lounge.
Right.
I did a fish rescue a few months ago. Now, this is my very first fish tank I bought.
Right.
And so I went and picked up the smaller fish. What was happening was it wasn't eating, and it was on par for dying. So once I got it, I put him with this bigger Goldie. They're best of friends.
Okay.
In this tank here has a long bristle nose in there and 3
Mhm.
silver dollar cichlid fish. You
Okay.
probably
Cool.
just make out the silver dollars in there right now.
Okay. Yeah, I think probably the lighting is better or something. A little bit.
If I put a light,
Yeah.
I'm making this tank with no light because the silver dollars, they freak out when they see the light.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And what they've done is down the front here, they've actually taken all the sand out and they've
Mhm.
pushed it all the way to the middle of the tank.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's part of the reason why that tank has no light.
Right.
My miniature crayfish is still doing really good in my little tank down here.
Mhm.
I haven't lost any of them.
Okay.
I actually have a kitchen table again
Yeah, I can see that.
because last time I had a 2-foot tank on there.
Right. That's cool.
So I'll flip this around and then we'll go back outside.
It's kind of
Alrighty.
cool. Yeah.
So in
Yeah,
here,
nice.
in this tank here, is a pregnant yabby.
Okay.
She will drop her eggs in about a month's time.
Mm.
Then in this little tank, which is a little bit cloudy because I need to do a water change, has more yabbies.
Right.
And then in this 4-foot tank here, I have another pregnant female yabby.
Okay.
Now, remember, I'm not sure whether you remember or not, Joey, but I said to you I had baby yabbies.
Yeah, yeah. Are they growing up,
Well,
huh?
that's what they are.
Okay. I see it.
That's the exact same but 2 babies that I had.
Okay. They growing up. Been that long. It's been that long, huh?
They're really big size, but
Okay. Yeah, there they are.
from what you would remember them,
Right.
because when you saw them last, they were really small.
Yeah, now they're grown up. That's kind of
And
cool. We'll
here's
connect. Right. Okay.
the black moor tank.
I have a question. Do you sell these to pet stores in your local area? You do?
The yabbies I do.
Okay.
Fish wise, I don't, because a lot of people are picky.
Okay, I got you. So the yuppies you sell.
So like that red and white goldfish there,
Right.
I can't buy that in my town
Okay.
because no one has it.
Right.
This one here looks like a dinosaur
Mhm.
because of the pattern.
Right. You're displaying your fish tanks and Black Cuba's playing the music.
Yeah.
Does it sound okay?
Oh, it sounds good. Yeah, can't beat that. Got entertainment here.
So there's extra big, extra large black moor,
Right.
medium black moor,
Okay.
small black moor.
Right.
So I've got all different sizes in this tank.
Okay.
An overview of the tank. And
Yeah.
then we come down to this part. Now, you haven't seen this, Joey.
Okay.
This here, I've done an upload of this tank. Now, what this here is a viewing panel tank. So all it is a fish tank upside down,
right,
with all the air sucked out of the tank.
Okay.
So it's kind of like how you put a glass of water, you know, you can put a cup underneath the water, turn it upside down, and then bring it up, and it'll stay. All the water will stay in there.
Yes.
Just by the surface tension and the vacuum.
As long as you've taken all the air out of that cup,
yep.
that cup will sink. So yeah. I've stuck all my other goldies in here.
Yep, there they are.
At night time, they do go into the viewing panel part, as well as first thing in the morning.
Right.
So, and then I've still got my two little planted tanks.
Right.
They're still going. Then we skedaddle down to the shade house.
Okay.
There's the rosy barb tub.
Okay, cool.
That's producing babies all year round.
Okay. That's the yuppies?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yep.
Do you make your money selling yuppies, or?
I have a few people that do.
Okay.
I haven't yet because, like I said, people are pretty picky down here.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if it doesn't have, if they've got like a little cut in the side, a lot of people won't like them. Because they tend to think it as, oh, okay, so the fish has got a cut, so I've got to treat the fish. I've got to put the fish into a quarantine tank. I can't put it in a tank with other fish or yabbies or shrimp. So a lot of people get pretty picky when it comes to fish. Me, I personally don't really care. As long as I can get the fish to live, I know myself that I've given the fish a better life, a better chance at life.
Okay.
Cool. So, but yeah, I've been thinking of doing a few unboxing streams.
Okay.
Because I've got some stuff on the way to deal with fish stuff.
Right.
So in the next probably month, I've probably got about about 10 parcels coming my way.
Okay.
And probably about 4 of them are actually big parcels.
Right.
So I'm thinking of doing a few unboxings of them as well. So I reckon that'd be pretty good.
Right. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm a gamer too. I play like a lot of Diablo too. Oh, there you go. What does that say?
Celebrating Birdie Beetle since 1963.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't get into the newer games. I just like the old games, the classics. I think everything stops at 2, like Star Wars. I mean, StarCraft, Food War, Diablo 2, 1 and 2. Hey, what's up? Dirty Lock Ducks in the house.
Hey,
What's
hello,
up, man? You want to join
hello.
the channel?
The game I miss playing the most is just Minecraft. Minecraft is my game.
Oh, Minecraft.
If I were to ever play a game again,
We
it
got
would be
we got
Minecraft.
we got an honorary guest right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Dirty Lock Dog in the house.
Cool.
The one game that they should not have recreated was the old school Snakes and Ladders.
You know, oh, I remember those. Yeah, Snakes and Ladders. Well, how about the old board games? You know, like way back when we used to play board games.
Yep. Do you remember the old Motorola Snake game?
Motorola Snake game? Nope.
Yep. So yeah, you used to go and buy like just a Motorola phone, and it would have a game on it named Snake.
Right.
A lot of the old school phones had them.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I miss all the older stuff, like the old. Yeah. But you know, like I remember, like when we were kids, mom and dad we used to play cards, rummy, poker, whatever. But then we played board games like Monopoly, and Sorry was fun. You know, when I was a kid.
Well, when I
They don't do those
was
things
a kid,
anymore.
when I was a kid,
Oh, okay, gotcha. All
it
right.
was pretty funny. It was
So you're
told,
driving,
right,
yeah.
you kids, get outside. So we'll go outside.
Right.
So all we would think is, oh yeah, we're being told to go outside, so we'll go outside, go play in the dirt or whatever. Go do that. Walk in the shed. There's me old man chuffing on. Walk inside. There's me old girl sitting on her ass playing fucking laptop. And it's like, tell us kids to get outside. Why don't you get outside?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta love them, women. Yeah.
Reckons it got down to 4.4 around 6 o'clock this morning.
Jesus. Got down to 4.4 degrees this morning.
4.4 degrees. Okay. So it's what's about 40 degrees out Fahrenheit? What, 30 degrees?
About 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
10. Oh wow. Damn, you get cold. Cold.
When we get hot, right, we'll get to like 40.
30.
The highest I've ever noticed on heat wise for my town was hitting 51 degrees.
What is that in Fahrenheit? Like 100, over 100 degrees?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, and I'm glad you're sitting down because it's quite a bit.
Okay.
It's over 116 to 120 Fahrenheit.
Damn.
Crazy.
Wow.
Check this out. That's a good little foam. I just found a little thing for repurpose this little piece of foam that I cut out.
So he gets 10 degrees in the wintertime or lower, and can get up to 116 degrees in the summertime. You got some serious weather right there.
Yeah, yep. If I went up to Darwin, up north in Northern Territory,
Right.
I'd be looking at every day 32 to 33 degrees, which is around about the in between the 75 Fahrenheit to 90 Fahrenheit.
Mm.
So when you think of it,
You know,
For some
You know,
people,
it's
that's really
interesting.
hot.
Like in Australia, you guys have the big snakes and all that. The pythons and all that. But how they survive in 10-degree weather?
Oh, look, it gets, when summer hits, it gets down to the point where it's like, right, we need to watch what comes in the yard, because
Oh, yeah.
where I'm based, I'm basically walk out my front door, walk to the end of my yard, turn left, go out of my street, hang a right, and I'm right at bush.
Oh, you're right. The bush. Okay.
So, what's around me is a lot of saltbush.
Okay, yeah.
Saltbush is very hard to burn.
Right.
It's a plant that takes quite a lot of heat, a lot of force of heat for it to burn. So down here, as for like fire-wise type of thing, I'm actually really safe when you think of it, compared to some
Yeah.
places like New South
Oh, yeah.
Wales and Sydney. You know, look at that the bushfires that happened last year. You know, they went on for 8-9 months at least.
Right.
You
I know
know,
fire
and-
season's starting up here too. Fire season's going to start up here pretty early. I mean, it's already going. I think in the interior, and they already have burn bans, and we're going to have a long, hot summer.
Oh, wow.
And
Really?
I want to learn to work metal. I'm going to build a forge this summer. By winter start, I want to be having a sword making station so I can forge myself a sword or a knife. Yes, I want to make my or the Alaska Native knife called an ulu or an uluk, depending on where you're from. It's ULUC or K or however it's spelled.
See, with that, Blind, what you should do is do that, all right? And when you go to sell them, have the name of them, right? Blind Cube Kniving Station.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blind cube cutlery, or blind cube forge. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, like make it
You can make
involved
them,
with
but don't
something
use
with your channel.
That's a good. I'm gonna write that down. Not gonna help me, but I'll write it down.
Because honestly, man, if I can end up getting knives shipped down to me, I'd definitely buy a couple, and I'd put them on display behind me, man.
You know,
Right
Nathan,
on.
you know, Nathan, you might pay more in shipping and handling than the actual knife itself. Being he's in Alaska and you're in Australia. That's a long way.
Maybe so, but at the same time, I can turn around and I can sit in my lounge and go, well, I've actually got stuff from all around the world. That stuff behind me just come from Alaska. That stuff on the other side of the walls come from New York.
Yeah.
And
just like my little setup here, I have all like my memorabilia on the wall and all of my little things here under glass. You know, I got a good little setup here, and I have my little ways I keep tracks of my phone, just
right.
So I don't knock it over. I've dropped my phone how many times? The phone that I'm using now is all cracked and busted just because I lost track of it and it fell on the floor.
You had that mine probably not too long ago.
I think that's a common. I think that's a common
thing. Forge is a thing now. And I got my whole green screen set up right here. So when I go on StreamYards like this, I can have my little window right there. My window. It could show my background, or maybe background. I'll put my chairs in there or something like that to show off my artistry of my chairs or my my keychains or whatnot. Check out all my keychains, Nathan. I don't know if you've ever seen them in my show, but check it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, you might have a customer right there, Dirty. I mean, like you.
Right on. Check out my my keychains. Each one of them have Braille on them, and they say different things in Braille. Like this one says.
Hey, Dirty
love.
Long Dog, when will you have the Dirty Blind Truth again? Will you guys start this after the fall when things get slowed down, or what's your plan on that show? Because I haven't seen that show in a while, So I know Chris is busy, With all that crazy is going on, he's like probably working a lot. So
Yeah, Joseph, it is pretty cold, man. But
yeah,
what can I say, man? Australia
No, I
lives
just-
pretty
I
close.
just-
Winter
I just get found
coming.
10 degrees in Australia.
Last year, in weather-wise, winter and summer
Right.
was bugger all compared to this year. Now, this year is going to be worse because we're in the middle of autumn right now, and we're hitting temperatures below 5 degrees, below 10 degrees
Yeah.
already.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So
Cold.
Missouri,
my
weather's been
major
pretty
worry about winter is going outside, and this is only possibly for mainly 2 ponds, and that's going outside, walking up to the ponds and realizing they're fully iced.
It's kind of weird because I never picture Australia as snow and ice and all that stuff. We always see Australia like all sunny and warm and
Same
Yeah,
with Alaska.
see-
What do you think of Alaska snow? But it's like at least half of the year it's not snowy in most
oh
places.
wow, really?
Yeah,
I'm
But now
sorry,
it's all getting green out there now. Because
Dirty
we
Long
got
Dog's saying,
18 hours or something daylight right now.
sorry that the
Daylight.
show's gone.
It's not that.
I wish.
But it's 3 p.m.
That's
right
wrong.
now, and we're gonna maybe sunsets at 10 or 11 p.m. now, and sunrise is
Right.
getting earlier
Oh.
and earlier. It was.
Okay, yeah.
It's getting maybe to 5 something in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up and the sun's been in my face, so it's getting early. Everything's getting a little bit nonstop. Summer is gonna be just this one never-ending day.
Okay. Hey, Dirty, I'm looking forward for your new show. Well, that was a good show though. Dirty Blind was a good program. But I'll be looking forward for your new show. So yeah, when Dirty Long Dog gets his new show going, check it out. He
Awesome.
does some good, he does some great content. So
Blind does some awesome content. I can vouch for that because I've seen Blind. I met Blind just after he started his channel, and to see Blind successfully grow and learn and how to do all this YouTube stuff, it is absolutely awesome. To see him grow and shine, it is absolutely amazing.
I guess it proves
It's
that
been
anybody
quite-
when he says a
It's
challenge.
been quite a journey. It's been quite a journey. Like, not only of just self-discovery, but just being able to discover that each one of these people out here, each one of these numbers that everyone's trying to get, they're people, and they're, you're impacting people's lives, and you're changing, way people think sometimes. Sometimes I go into streams like, oh, this is gonna totally balls, and then it turns out to be the best one ever, or the most interactive ever, or because you can't really. This whole thing is weird.
It is.
I've been trying to categorize how this is supposed to work in my head, and it just doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I agree.
Hey,
agree,
Black Cube, Dirty wants to know if you sell your work online.
I do. Any donations to my PayPal, and you can provide an address, a shipping address to there. I'll ship you two paracord bracelets or keychains. I mean keychains. These are keychains here. I can make bracelets and okay. So I have a bunch of bracelets. I'm going to convert into paracord stretchy kind. The stretchy kind you can put on your. But I'll have just one or two. Just like a length of paracord that you can do something useful with
Brian,
in the wilderness, right?
I mean, we'll give you the floor. Hold on, let me see. We'll give him the floor. Hold on. You gotta be careful. Let's remove you. There you go. He's got the floor. Okay. You can talk to Dirty now.
Hey, Dirty. Oh, check these out. All right, so we have here. Hey, Chewy, I'm going to take this. I have various types. So for 2 for $5 for these zipper pull size smaller ones, they don't have any braille on them, but I can put your initial there. Dirty Lawn Thugs.
Oh,
So yeah, okay, that one. Yeah, these are smaller. And then the bigger size ones are right here. Hold on here. Get down right there, buddy. Hold on, I'll move. Bigger ones are right here. And these ones have braille on them. See? Right? This one says Hope. And it's written in the back. Just in case you don't know what braille is, this is the word version, braille version. And then they go from different types of braids. Okay, so this is a flat square braid. It goes into a lanyard knot, kind of round, and goes to a flat 4 braid, another round knot, lanyard knot, and then square braid again, round knot, and then a little furry bit, a little fuzzy bit on the end. So, and these come in all sorts of colors. I think $5 donation will go ahead and get you 2 of these mismatched or matching, or inverse or chiralic left and right, Like, okay, so if you look at a couple of these, right, like these 2 here, they look kind of identical, but I assure you they are not. They're similar.
Hey, what's up, B65 Longtail? Welcome to the chat.
One of these is different. Yeah, it's just a matter of, I'm going to go ahead and I have a station set up out there for my live show. Sometime this week, I'm going to go ahead and go and pick up some more paracord material so I can make more of these, especially these ones. These ones are more intricate and I like them. Like this one here. That one's all like the knot, the round knot, And then this one here is my favorite of these smaller ones. And then I have even smaller versions of these so you can put them on your zipper, So you don't have to grab or fiddle around to find your zipper or your key, your one key that you use or whatever, small little things like this. They're super simple to make. You can make these zipper pulls with the spare or the leftovers you have. So these can be, I'm going to have a tutorial coming up on my show, on my channel, and just keep an eye out for that. But any donations, you can go ahead and I'll email you. My PayPal's in the description, or it's a starting gift for my Patreon, $5 a month, Blind Cube Unveiled. But I'm going to add different tiers too. I'm going to add a 50-cent one and a $1 one, and all the ones in between. So you're going to have like a $3, coffee membership, elite member, Blind Cube Coffee Club or something like that. So $3 a month will get me coffee. And then the $5 ones will get you all backstage everything. So this is going to be an initial gift on my Patreon. So patreon.com/blindcube. You can go and look on there. I haven't really refined that too much. I've been devoting most of my time to my show and my just gathering a good base, a good audience. It's not about numbers. It's not about, views. It's not about clicks. It's not about all that. It's about us. It's about connections. It's about building not only the right way.
Yeah.
Not only do I interact and I go through all of my elite member family and go through their YouTube and their things that's coming up. I'm just doing a user appreciation week this week. So after show, I'm going to go ahead and go through all of my comments to see who has interacted the most. And I'm going to go ahead and do some giveaways and some participation giveaways. Every day I go live at noon, and that was 3 hours ago. So we go live, and once I gather an audience of 25, we'll start giving stuff away. Not only bracelets, handcrafted bracelets and keychains and all these different other Braille tactical material you can get. Like I'm getting a flint and steel survival. I'm going to learn how to forge so we can have survival knives. I can teach you guys how to make a good survival knife, from no forging to no grinding to no tools required to the full gambit, full forging from a billet to a knife. So that's in the works too. That's why I'm trying to build up my Patreon as well, so we can afford these different types of things, because I'm 1 cent up. So we're good. we just gotta continue building that momentum, and we'll get this Blind Cube forged out. We already have the Blind Cube show. We got that, and we got all these different other
show right now. Yeah.
Yep, they're on the Blind Cube show right now. And then I have all my other kind of series. I have Shop Talk, which is coming up in 3 hours time. I'm gonna have an episode of Shop Talk, episode number 7 or number 6, one of them. And Tuesday, it's Chewy Tuesday, so we go Wacky Tuesday and Wacky Wednesday. Those are upload days on Bike and Nature Days tomorrow and Wednesday. So yeah, we got a good structure. We got a good plan in our head already, and you guys can come along. I mean, this whole thing is, it makes more momentum, more perspectives, more people. It's just, yeah, the more people we can get the ball rolling, because, be pretty awesome.
All right,
And,
cool.
keep staring at my trick.
Hey, do you have any t-shirts made out? Oh, not yet.
I'm getting there. This is gonna be one of them.
I got t-shirts too, but I just got to learn to connect it to my stuff. Oh, we lost somebody. We lost Nathan.
Oh no, we lost it. All right. So that's a little taste of my show. So
he's coming back.
We delve on all sorts of different stuff on my show.
There he is. Nathan's back. Hey, I think Jose wants your address. Blind Cube. Heyman. Or I guess he wants to buy some stuff from you, I guess.
Yeah, send me an email. That would be awesome. And send me an email. I'll go ahead and pull up chat and send my email in chat if they don't mind.
Or we can go to Instagram.
I'm pretty sure I've still got your PayPal details on my Insta there, Blind.
Yeah, it's in all of my descriptions on most of all of my content, or in the About section, or it's linked in my YouTube channel. My main YouTube channel is in that little banner in the bottom right corner is that little PayPal icon. You can click on that thing too, and it brings you right to my PayPal.
Like you.
Yep.
What time is it over here?
It's 3 p.m. right now. It just turned 3 p.m.
Hey, Dirty, it's 3 p.m. over in Alaska. So I think
there's my email, business email right now. So if you want to purchase one of these, contact me through email. Say Blind Cube Weaves. I don't know. Just say I saw you on Joey's stream or whatever, and then we'll get the ball rolling.
gmail.com.
Get this thing launched, and I'll show you in real time how making your particular. I can make you a custom one, like in real time live stream. You can watch your thing being made. How about that? That'd be cool, right? I think.
That'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
Or I'll have a special video just put out for you, or have just like a wacky kind of like, I'm going to build this in the most ridiculous way possible, or do it all upside down or all blindfolded and pitch dark. I'll have like a night vision camera going, and you guys could watch everything I'm doing in pitch dark. I think the pitch dark idea is the best way, because how else am I getting my message across to show? But I'm. This is like the third iteration of this particular prototype of my mask, and once I get a few more ideas on the materials I can use, but all this main material all the way. What happened? Where'd I go? I just played.
You gone somewhere, Black Cube. I don't know where, but you gone somewhere.
Oh yeah, a really super easy way to make a mask out of a 2-liter bottle. That was on one of my live streams. It's pretty fun to do. And oh yeah, we got a present today. Check it out.
Oh, all right, there you go.
We're gonna be putting together a model plane. We're gonna really soar now. And
Yeah.
I'm getting the whole Twitch thing figured out too, so I can broadcast in two places at once, Twitch and YouTube. So they can be.
Oh.
I can even expand my universe even more, because Twitch is another one I can just literally stream all day if I want. That's
Hey,
one
Mike,
of the,
can you go live on Twitch, like on location?
yeah. I can bring Twitch. I can bring Twitch
Like if
anywhere.
you're
I
out
need it.
somewhere, like with
I just- yeah.
YouTube, I get
I
so
just
many
need to get the
subscribers.
numbers. I just need to get the numbers up to so I can do it from a mobile phone instead of like
Yeah,
Streamlabs or StreamYard or something like that. But once I get enough funds to get my phone turned back on, like on a normal basis, because it's not very much, but it's still stuff for me to use. But the Wi-Fi here at the house, that's what I use to broadcast my message. So
Right. No, I mean, do you need to get a certain amount of subscribers or a certain watch hours?
I think
for Or
it's
is it
1K
more-
for being able to stream mobily from just the YouTube
Twitch?
app itself. I think it's 1K, or you have to meet some kind of requirements to stream.
Yes.
But you can. And what I like about this though is that you have StreamYard and Stream. I can hook on to and just tag along to stream like this, or host one from a little bit of a beefier phone once I get an upgrade. They
Right.
said I just have to. I think I may end up getting a free phone when I sign back up for my phone anyway. I hope so
Right.
anyway, because it's been a certain amount of days.
In saying that there though, Blind, with the monetization, right? To be able to stream off of your phone, you don't need 1K. As you know, I'm not even at 1K and I stream.
Yeah, you
That-
have an
that
app
was,
though, right? You have Camerify. That's an app.
there's-
Yeah, I have
so the app I
Streamlabs. and
use. Yeah,
that
so
works
that's the
just fine. I
app
go
I use.
live every day with my show at Streamlabs, so I know how that works.
I'll
As far
find
as
that
like
camera
the
FI.
interactivity of it, I don't
Yeah.
really know exactly how to add cameras and stuff like that. That's in the future though. That's all when I get a good solid laptop to try and
Yep.
further my dream. I mean, next
Yeah,
step's a
I'm gonna
laptop.
try. I'm
I'm
gonna try
working
something
on.
over the hill.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
sort
the
of
podcast.
curious because I'm getting a laptop off the old girl soon.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time for myself. I know one of these days I'll be able to qualify, or I qualify now probably for a government grant, or one of the federations for the blind, the National Federation for the Blind, or the American Federation for the Blind. They can probably help me out, or even the Alaska Center for the Blind up here. I can show them my work. I can show them, say, hey, can I get, can you lend me out a laptop, or lend me out some equipment so I can further my dream as far as just
Blind, I have
showing
a
people my
question
work.
for you, Blanky. Can you go for a business grant? Because
I imagine so. I just got to
Selling
get
your
somebody
stuff.
that's savvy and all that to find me and help me. I mean, there's somebody out there that knows exactly what to
It-
do, and it's
it's
just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Matter of time for them to get found, or for me to get noticed by somebody that can help me out.
Right.
I'm not too worried about all that right now. We're in a good, nice little orbit, a nice little place here. We're in a good, safe.
Yeah.
During this
Yeah.
whole madness,
Like
we
with
have
the-
to gather and organize
Their
our thoughts.
enterprise headquarters. Yep. Hey, you know what? I'm more on yards with electric equipment, like with battery stuff. I got a battery lawnmower. I got a battery weed eater. I do have a gas powered blower though, Husqvarna. But yeah, it's been a heck of a year, I tell you.
So you ended up going battery after all, Joey.
What's that?
You ended up going battery after all.
Yeah, like
Battery mower and that.
for now anyway, until I get something else. Oh yeah, it's been crazy. First,
Have you had any troubles with it?
actually, the biggest thing about battery stuff, especially like I got the Works mower and I got the Cobalt weed eater is really a phenomenal weed eater for battery. It really holds its own, and it does a good job too. The Works is a really good mower too, but the only thing is like the batteries don't last that long. Like on the yards, Jim from Jim's landscaping was right there. When you mow heavy grass or whatever, the battery just sucks the energy out of the battery. So you need a couple of batteries at least. Have one on the
What
charger
size-
and one is a mower.
What size
And-
battery are you using?
I use 60 volt battery.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But you know what though? It does a good job on the yards. It really does.
Oh yeah, I bet it
Nice
does.
sharp cut, really good. Yeah, they do really. Battery does good. I mean, they came a long way from
I've
yeah,
got
they really
work-
built their own.
I've got
But
work
yeah,
in,
I got some tough yards, so I have to upgrade too. But yeah, I got to get another vehicle. I mean, I got a car right now, but I got to get it fixed. That's gonna hold me over until I'm able to get a truck. Because it's like this has been a lovely year, I tell you.
Oh look,
Yeah.
I will admit having a truck is a lot better for gardening.
Oh
work.
yeah, it is. But just to get you by, to
down here.
Okay,
where-
they're locked up.
so-
Be in touch with you. But yeah, you need it.
I mainly do all my work through like all my lawn yard
Yeah.
work.
Oh, that's
stuff,
right.
I get my mate to drive me around because I don't have a license myself.
Oh, I don't have. Well, what happened was like
I have one, but I can't use it.
I like
always keep your sheds. Like if you have a shed and you have valuable equipment like weeders and stuff, always keep it
Mhm.
locked. Because if you don't
Mhm.
lock it, somebody might just you might just lose them, like I did.
yeah.
I lost
some-
an Echo. I lost a Husqvarna. That's why I'm using battery power stuff.
Oh look,
And then my gas power mower, the two wheels got out of the gas power. That worked really well too, but both wheels were out of the gas mower, so I got the Work 60, so I'm using that. Then my
Yeah.
vehicle died.
Yeah.
I just had a heck of a luck.
This little thing I can use to hold my cane.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just broke it, I think. We'll fix it tomorrow.
so I've got some painting to do soon.
I go, yes.
Hopefully by the end of the year, I should be able to afford a truck or something.
See, we call trucks down here like your 18-wheeler.
Oh, okay, I got you now. Like your trucks or your semi trucks.
Yeah, semi trucks. Yep.
Yeah, semi truck. What do you call like trucks then? Like,
Light truck.
or do you call them cars? Huh?
So if a truck is so if you get a little truck that's like a little like a car, we just call them light trucks.
A light truck? Okay, I got you.
Because honestly, that with the smaller trucks down here, you can actually get away with driving them with just a normal car license.
Yeah. Oh, wow,
Um,
really?
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah.
actually, some of the trucks, like even here in the United States, like I think it's like 5,000 pound capacity or something. But if you get like a smaller truck, you can drive that. Like people drive U-Haul trucks, motorhome, and you just need a regular license to do that. So man, some of them things are as big as a truck.
Because like a lot of people down here, when it comes to gardening wise, like what we do, like myself and like yourself, Joey,
Right.
a lot of people tend to use like what Jim from landscaping has, just the Ram Ute with a trailer.
Oh yeah.
Or they'll use like a wagon type of car.
Right.
But yeah, the other thing that a lot of people tend to use down here is high-ace Toyota vans.
Okay, yeah.
So it's
Toyotas and Hondas are really good vehicles.
yeah.
Their engines will last forever.
Oh, they really do, man. Like, and
Yeah.
you can give them so
No,
much
no
grief.
kidding. It's like, yep, the Hondas, the Toyotas are really good, well-made machines, well-made vehicles and stuff. Actually, you know what? The van was pretty good too. I mean, that kept me going for a while.
Yeah.
But then I guess I ran it too far to the ground now. Like, it needs something like oil. Well, what happened was the oil like leaked into the engine and it started knocking real hard. And
Oh,
yeah, once it knocks, you're rocked. You know, you're done.
that's right.
Yep. So the mechanic said that it's not worth fixing because you just put money into it and you may start up and just like be gone and just waste a whole bunch of money.
Yep.
So I got a 5,000-pound paperweight.
Oh,
I gotta get it towed back. Well, the mechanic says they're gonna haul it back to the other place.
yeah.
But now, I'm not really worried about it because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. If anything, it's just taking up some space.
Yep.
But then,
Well, man, it has some good advantages to the van because you're able to haul a bunch of stuff. I was able to do junk removal and stuff. I can't do that too much in the car.
as well as you're able to stick. That's nice.
Yeah.
You're able
Yeah.
to stick all your tools in the back, and then if your trailer's full,
Yeah.
you still got the back of your van, so to speak, to stick whatever is left.
Right.
One thing that a lot of people do down here, especially tradies, they'll go and buy a high ace Toyota van and they'll load it fully up full of tools and that. Now, what people don't realise is, once their tools are all in the back, their van weighs over 2.5 ton, because all their tools alone is just over a ton of weight.
Yeah. Yep. In fact, I did that. I had the old blue car, and I had all my junk in there before I got the van. And I think the car still runs, but it's just like I just haven't started up in a couple of years. But yeah, I mean, all you need to do a lawn care business, the bare minimum is you just need a vehicle, a mower, a blower, and a weed eater, and you're good. You're ready to go.
Yeah, that's right, man.
That's all you really
exactly
need.
Right.
Just to start. Yeah. And you can well, it's good to get two mowers. Get a combination of electric and gas powered stuff. And you can go for a while.
Speaking about mowers, I picked up a mower for free the other day.
Yeah.
Petrol.
I know I got mine down the other day too. I got mine down from the shelf, and then tomorrow or sometime this week I'll do some mowing of this lawn.
Don't die on us, fish boy. Nathan Fish boy. So like somebody's calling. You okay?
Yeah, it's just the partner dying.
Yep, it's been a heck of a year, I tell you. But
she's choking half of her lungs up.
oh, okay. Gotta keep them down, man. Keep your lungs down there where they belong.
All right. I went ahead and left the thumbs up. Let me go in and wash my hands real quick because I was goobering with something that I could.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I gotta look at that junk place.
It's
There's a lot of good parts in the Bluemobile, and I think that car still runs, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Just needs a key. Yeah, long story.
Nah, you don't need a key. Just hot wire it and then put it on a push start button.
Right.
That's what I've done to my car.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
My
you're
ignition-
awesome, man. They do things, Rough Rider style. They're rough.
My
and tough.
ignition my ignition stuffed up on me, man, right? And I was at the mate's house, and in his house is one of the houses where you don't want nothing to go wrong, because you know it's quite well-known area to to the local police and all that crap. So my car broke down there, and I'm like, shit, great. What do I do? What do I do? Partner puts the keys in the ignition, goes to turn the ignition, and there was nothing there. It was just a small hand in a long ass t-shirt, man. Like, you know, all this room and nothing to grab. And I'm like, oh no, lovely, I don't need this right now. So anyway, I rang a tow truck. Got a tow truck to come grab the car, bring it back to my mate's house. Me and my mate are sitting there, and we're like, right, how can we do this? Partner needs the car to get to home, to get to work and home and do running around.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the only car we had at the time. And my mate's like, well, hang on. What if we put your accessories on a switch? So all that is when you put your keys in the first time in the ignition, and you flick it over and all your lights come on.
Yeah.
Right. That's all your accessories. That's what we call accessories down here in the car.
Okay.
In the car world, that's what we call them, accessories. And so that came up, and we were like, right, we'll put them on a switch, and then to start the car, we'll put a button in.
Right.
So then we did that. Took the car for a drive. Yeah, she all worked. Pulled the keys out. The car still started.
Oh, sweet.
So in reality, if someone wanted to, they could go and steal my car, but they won't get very far because the steering wheel lock will come on.
Okay, I got you.
So having that. So I'm sort of lucky that I didn't have to really break the steering wheel lock, because if I had to break that, then I'll be up in a lot of trouble. Because, you know, steering wheel lock is there for a reason. Hey?
Where do you work at again, Nathan?
Where do I work?
Yeah.
My partner, she works as a cleaner.
Okay, I got you.
Out at the steelworks down here. And then I'm a business owner myself, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You know, so I run my own.
Like what I do, like I work at the commissary. And
yeah.
then when I'm not working at the commissary, I do the lawn care business.
Yeah.
And you know, between them two, that's all you know. You can make some money a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, you really can. And
yeah.
Well,
so you know, there's work out there. There's plenty of work out there for anybody. All they got to do is just hustle it and go get it. You know, no matter what it is, whether it's lawn care, cleaning, house cleaning, pound washing, arts and crafts. You know, interior decoration. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Buying and selling stuff, eBay, T-shirts. You know, there's a lot of opportunity out there. You just have to go get it.
Last year, I did a yard just before Christmas.
Okay.
The lady's like, "Oh yeah, you did good job.
Okay.
It gives me money for the job, and then she made me give her a quote after doing the job, right?
Okay.
And then, after that day finished, that was the end of it. I never heard from her. 3 days later, I hear from her. She's going off her chop, saying to me that I'm a useless piece of shit and demanding for her money back.
Oh, wow. Seriously?
Yeah, she reckons I did
Wow.
a shit job, and it's like, oh, okay, I did a shit job. Okay, I asked you multiple times during the fucking 2 hours that I was there doing the work. I asked you if
Yeah.
there was anything else you wanted me to do, and you're like, oh no, just in the yard, just in the yard. And yeah,
You get
so-
people like that, though. Yeah. Like people want.
Yeah,
But so when you did the job, she said it was okay, everything was good, and then 3 days later, she said it was garbage.
yeah.
Wow.
And then she demanded, she was
Her money
frank,
back, yeah.
she was really rude and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that, demanding how things worked and all that. And I'm like, look, sweetheart, go under your rock. You know, you're just a typical fucking Wyoming pissant, mate. Like, yeah, to your face, but as soon as you're behind a fucking keyboard, mate, you're a warrior. Like,
Right.
come on. Like, if you're going to be like that, go be a troll elsewhere. And,
okay, yeah.
and yeah, so
Well, I mean,
then she's like,
so why did you ask?
Right.
Well, you told her that, you told her, like, after I did the job, you said it was a good job, and now
Yeah.
what's wrong with it now? Why did you change your mind over?
Yeah, I said that to her. I said to her,
Yeah.
look, I asked you multiple times. I asked you 5 times before I left. Are you happy with the job? Are you happy with the work that was being carried out today? Yeah.
Did she look at it? Did she look at the property? Did she take a walk through with you?
Yeah,
I
she
don't know
took
what
a
her problem
walk through
was.
as well, and she, as soon as she finished doing
As long as
the
she
walk
took her walk through and she was happy with the job.
yeah, and then I did a
Did you
yard
take
job
pictures?
for one of. Yeah, I got photos.
Okay,
I did a yard job
Yeah,
for
you
one of
just-
my friends, and she tagged me on a post on social media. And then the one that I did the yard for last year is the keyboard warrior. Turned around and commented on the post, slandering like hell my name. Don't you use this person? He is absolutely rude and useless. And then
you're
she's
talking
like,
about the one that didn't like you, or a different one?
yeah, the keyboard warrior.
Okay, the keyboard warrior. Okay, gotcha.
And
The one that said,
and
"Oh, you
then-
did a great job," and then it's like, I
yeah,
want my money back. Okay, yeah.
And because I basically said to her, because she was demanding I go there within the first 2 weeks, and it's like, love, sorry, but
Yeah.
it's Christmas time, and 2, after Christmas, it's New Year's. What garden businesses do you know that are open on fucking New Year's? I don't.
Not too many.
And yeah, so she cracked the shits. She reckons she's reported me to the government and all this shit. And I just said to her, go right ahead, love. Like, you got no chance. As well as what she doesn't realise is a government down here, a government's reference number has a hashtag in it, and it has 12 numbers. Now, what this person sent me was 4 numbers.
Right.
No hashtag and only 4 numbers. But when it's a legit government thing, it's 12 numbers and a hashtag.
Right.
So, in the long run, I'm the one that's having the laugh because she's just gone and broken the law a lot worse than what I have. If anything, I haven't broken the law because the work that I did was no more than $150.
Yeah.
Because if
But
it's more
anyway,
than
if you did the work,
$150, you've got to declare it.
Like you agree on the price. You did the work. She was happy with it. After the job was done, she was happy with it. She liked it. So I mean, she has no merit, really.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what all my town is like. Them type of people, bed.
Yeah. Oh, I get them too. Like we get people that it's like you kill yourself doing the yard, and then say, "Oh, can you do this for less?" Or I only got that, or somebody did it for $10 cheaper, or stuff like that. But I tell you what, I mean, if like I had a client that it's like, oh, they charged me like I put one price, and they said, oh, somebody else gave $10 cheaper. I said, well, okay, well, no problem. If you want to, do what you want to do, whatever you thought, and
That's
you
right.
know, if you want me to do it, that's good. If not, I mean, in the beginning, you get killed by a lot of people. I mean, you get these people that if you kill yourself for $30, and it's like
Oh, look,
more. It should be $100 that you should have charged, and then
there was a lad.
that.
There was a lad that just started his gardening business up, right? It was privately owned, and on social media, he was charging.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it was fucking brilliant price, man. Really brilliant. $20 for a front yard.
Just for the front yard, for the front bed.
Just for the front.
Yeah, that's about right, actually. Yeah, that's about right.
That's cheapest in down here. Down here, you're looking at triple that. You're looking at around about $60, $70.
Yard? I mean, how big is the yard? I guess it depends on the size of the yard, because like we get an average on here in Missouri, it's like $40-$50 for a house. But
again, see, if I went through your house, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you got knee-high weeds and you got
you got a little bit more for that,
and it needs to be poisoned, and you got lawn that needs to be mowed.
Okay, so you're doing other maintenance to it. Yeah, you're not just cutting the grass.
I'd be charging you around about $100 to $150.
Yeah, that's about. I mean, because you're doing more stuff. You're fertilizing the yard. You're doing weed control. You're cutting the grass, weed eating, of course. But you're doing other jobs to it. So of course you charge more. But if it's just a cut, like where I'm at, they just want to cut. They don't care what it looks like. They want.
A lot of my customers aren't like that though. A lot of my customers are like, right, I want it done this way. It needs to look, it needs to look.
Your manicure yards cost more to do because you got more intensity involved. You got to make it look nicer. It's more work to make the detail of it. But with my place, Missouri, they're just like, hey, the grass is like 4 inches high. They want 2. They don't care what it looks like. They just want to cut. A lot of people will mow and not weed eat.
Yeah, that's right. Like I've got that many clients now, man, that I'm not taking on any work.
Yeah.
And the reason being why I'm not,
too, so yeah,
that too as well, But another reason why I don't want to take on any other new work is to go through that same bullshit with that silly woman that I did her yard before Christmas.
That woman, you get them all the time. I mean, and that's in any business. You get these jerk clients,
Oh yeah,
that's anything you want to go to. Yeah, someone's always going to try to hustle you. Now we're gonna try to screw you over in a second. I guess it's like when you start your lawn care business at the beginning, it's like an initiation period you go through. Like you go get you get the clients that really rook you down, and you just go through a lot. First couple of years until you learn. It's like you get better, you learn, and you get better clientele.
That's right, because you're there to try and make as much money as money as you can and gain as many jobs.
And the client wants to do the work. The client wants the work done as cheap as possible. So, yeah.
See, my family background is if you need some work done from someone else, go and get it done from someone else, but pay them. All right, so. Right. I do a lot of work for my nana,
Yeah.
I do quite a lot of gardening work for her, and that's where I've learned a lot of my stuff from, especially with flowers and roses and
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's more detailed work though. So of course you got to charge for it.
so I'll go to her house and I'll go and mow her front yard, her backyard. I'll edge her backyard and front yard. I'll clean her chicken cage. I'll pull some weeds up. I'll trim some plants, or I'll do some maintenance on the inside of her house for her because she's too old to do it.
Okay.
And yeah, so she ends up paying me like $20-$30.
Yeah.
And you know, and her friends have turned around and they're like, why are you paying your grandson? Like, shouldn't your grandson be like, just, yeah, sure, no worries, and come here and do it anyway? And Nun's like, no.
No, he earns it. He's working hard for it.
Yeah,
that's one thing about,
Nun's explained it to him, and then they've gone, oh, well, that's a bit silly, that's a bit stupid. It's your family, and he's charging you, and it's like, well, mate, it's just our family, bro. It's just our tradition type of thing.
Yeah, here's the thing. These cheapskates out there, the grown-ups, it's like they'll hire a little kid, and they'll do the whole yard, and they'll make it $20. That you'll probably pay somebody $40 or $60 to do. But being that it's a little kid, like 12, 13, 14 years old, I'll do it for $20. Like, I don't know.
Oh, look, if I had a kid.
You're paying a lawn care guy about $40, $50 to do your yard. If you get a little kid to do it, you're going to pay him the same thing. The same as the lawn care guy.
Down here, you're looking at $50 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right too with the equipment. I mean, you get equipment, you get a zero turn of the big equipment, and you can do a yard in 20 minutes. And you make like $30, $40. That's not bad.
When I go do lawn jobs and the lawn hasn't been cut for like 2.5 years, so it's really bad.
I get those, yeah.
I tend to turn around and I'll say to the owners, I'll be like, right, I don't mean to sound rude, mate, but if my lawnmower or my whippersnapper dies, unfortunately, you're paying the cost. You're paying the price because this is my only form of work money.
Right.
Because when I do yard jobs, I don't like to carry too many tools on me because my town is absolutely screwed for that reason. There's too many junky people here, man. Like, it's getting down to the point, like, all right, so Mother's Day is this weekend coming, right? Last night, there was 5 houses that had plants ripped out of the bloody ground because people are too tight asses to go and spend that fucking $10 to go and get a bloody plant for their mother.
Okay, I got you now. They go get the flowers outside. Here's some flowers.
Or instead of just going up to the door and knocking on the door and saying, hey, I really love your flowers. Do you mind if I take a cutting? Or do you mind me taking a flower off so I can go and bring it home for the old girl? Like, it will make her day up. Can you please let me? Like, And that's what annoys me with this town is it's common courtesy. It's respect. It's respect to turn around and ask. And that's right. And, the other week, my brother and my mum, they caught 5 kids on a roof of a building, of a business building, and they were kicking the air conditioner on the roof in, and then they ended up smashing windows, and then
they vandalized.
and they got away with it. And
So they didn't catch you?
yeah, like because they're a kid. Because they're a kid.
Kids? Okay.
Yeah, it's not the police. It's the courts. It's the courts that let it down. You know, there's a lot of people in my town at the moment that are very upset and very angry with all what's going on with the crime. That they're really they're getting down to the point where they're going to start going out in groups. And if you're out on the street doing the wrong thing, you're going walking about.
Right.
You probably won't be heard or seen of for a few months. Like, because everyone's getting sick of it. Like, everything's getting pinched, man. Right down the security cameras that are already hooked up. People are just walking up.
Just vandalizing places,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's stuff, man. It's not in just one area of the town. It's the whole town.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. And I think it might get worse now because with everything's going on, you know. I mean, everybody's stuck at home for a long time, and it's just everybody's
Yeah, I know that this whole thing is just beginning up here in Alaska, just by the numbers and all what they're trying to do and the policies and stuff. What I've listened to, what I've just gathered in these few days, it's a little disturbing. But what can you do? I mean, I'm keeping up my end.
They're opening stuff up, and it's like people.
From everyone else, I'm trying to keep the positivity up. That's the definite hardest part right there. Just keeping the momentum and the positivity up is the hardest thing. And
yes,
I'm getting there.
Especially after being locked in for so long.
Yeah, true. They could go out and be able to see.
Like where I am, when this virus hit, the whole time, right? They said the government had turned around and said that social distancing.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
You can self isolate yourself if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did want you to isolate yourself, and they said no more groups of 10 people.
Yeah.
Gatherings were like if you had to go to a funeral, you're only allowed 8 people. 8
people. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, right now everything's slowly. It's going slowly but surely. But you're only allowed just so many people in restaurants, bars, stores.
Yeah.
That's scary right there. Places where you voluntarily go just to be around people, that's scary.
Yeah, you can't be around. Yeah.
Yeah, in my shop, in the shopping center down here, right? It's called Westlands. Now, the reason why it's called Westlands is because it's out west.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
To a degree, it does.
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Westlands, yeah.
But yeah, so in the food court that they have how many chairs and tables you reckon, Sam? Probably about what? 50, 60?
Yeah.
About 50 to 60 tables.
Right.
And 4 chairs on each table. Now, when this virus hit, they had wiped all them table and chairs out. Now,
yeah.
I'm 28, nearly 29, and I've never, ever seen it like that.
Wow. You're 29, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm coming up 29.
Oh, you're young, man. You're just a pup.
Yeah. Well, my partner's younger.
Okay.
She's 20.
I'm grandpa, man.
Grandpa, man.
Grandpa, yeah.
Oh, shit, let's get the walking frame.
Yeah, I need the walker, man. Like all these kids.
I'll be 32 on the 1st of the next month.
These young ones
My
these
birthday.
days, man.
I've got the par glasses.
I got the reading glasses on.
I got one of those ones that you can clip onto your thing to make you look like a really old person. Like, check it out.
I remember
You know
those
these?
too. I used to
Oh,
come
they're
in-
wicked.
I remember
What's
those.
that? What's that say? What's that say, son? Let me look at you, boy. There we go.
Yep, they're clip-ons. Yeah, I remember those. Yep. My dad used to have a pair of those.
Them pair of glasses are my my mum's dad's glasses.
Right.
He passed away about
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that, man.
6
Yeah.
years. No,
Oh,
wasn't
six.
6.
That's 2, 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago. Nana's been gone for about 6 years, I reckon.
Yeah, we lost our best friend. Me and Jose lost our best friend on March. He
Yeah.
passed away.
That's that. That was that one where you were speeding down the highway, eh? So last week, I was sitting in the lounge and had a friend come over to get some pond plants. And it's just you and me, Blonde.
Oh,
Running
Joey
the
back
Joey
now.
Show.
Oh, welcome to the Blind Cube Live Show, temporarily conversion. All right, guys, everyone, we're mutinying. We're mutinying. Everyone, all hands, Chewie. We are taking over this vessel. This is my show now. Everyone, the Blind Cube Live Show, extended edition. Now, make sure you live and hit the dingy bells. We'll get this show started. We'll make sure everyone that's in here wants to go ahead and jam on the piano. How about that, everyone? What's that, Chewie? Uh-oh. We are experiencing technical. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm losing control, Chewie. Chewie, I'm losing control. No, it's coming back. No! Joey, everyone. Oh, man, I wish I had timed that out perfect. I was like, oh, nope, we lost it. We made me fail. But let's, well, what do we do now? Our host abandoned. No, he's out of warp right now. We gotta wait for him to come back on warp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He backed out of it. Or his laptop or computer probably froze or went flat.
Yep. Well, we are stuck in this captainless time vessel. Might as well make the best of it. Let's jam out.
That's right.
Let's be hopeful that our nice, relaxing, inviting music can draw him back. All right, let's try to do this the right way. Well, that didn't draw him back. Well, we're still running the 2-hour mark on this particular vessel. Let's hope he's here for the finish line. All right. Now our 24-hour live stream has begun. You think he's going to come back and turn it off, or are we just going to be here forever? We're stuck here.
Probably up here forever.
No, we're stuck here. We're stuck here. We might as well make the best of it. Let's do a motivational, inspirational song. Chewy will have the helm from now on. Here, Chewy, take hand.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Jose, that is definitely what we need. Never before time. He has returned.
Ooh.
Your music brought him
Faithfully
back.
help you there, Joey.
Your music brought him back.
Joey. Back.
Encore! 300
Joey. Song. Just. Oh no, Bill, low battery. Oh no.
Oh
I got low
no!
battery on my particular end. That's all right. Hold on. All right. That was a non-copyright version of Pirates of the Caribbean. We played it almost, the perfect amount of almost.
Awesome. Love hearing you,
All right.
man.
Now let's step into another dimension.
Joey's charging his battery. Charging your battery, mate. Yeah, you definitely do make it interesting there, Joey, don't you, mate? G'day, Lucky said.
All right, we are charging. My battery went low. You guys hear me all right? All right.
Sure can.
I don't know how long I was muted for. Sweet deal.
You probably about
Back
30
on.
seconds. 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay, just not too long. I just heard that low alarm bell went on, and I was like, I know it's going to cut me off. I know it's going to cut me off. I know it's going to cut me off.
Yeah, well, hey, when I jumped on, I was sitting at probably about 70% now. Then I got down to 15. I got the charger in at the moment. All the settings are all on mode, so it's charging.
Yeah, Joey said his thing's charging too. His phone or his computer or whatever. I imagine I need to charge my stuff.
So yeah, in the next few weeks, I'm getting a English budgie, hand read budgie.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be surprised if you see me sitting in the stream going, speaking to me budgie.
Nice.
I'm getting a yellow color. So the English budgie is the bigger type budgie, not the smaller type.
Mm-hmm.
But the only problem with getting the bigger type budgie is they have more health problems. But that's all okay with me because I've studied birds for most of my life because Nan and Pop on my dad's side had birds their whole life. So I've been around birds all my life. So, and then my dad's got a.
Got to stick with all you're familiar with. I mean, if you know birds, then yeah, that's a good thing to know. They can fly.
That's right. That's right.
Maybe.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I could, I'd have a Major Mitchell. They are my favourite cockatoo birds. They're like a galah, but they're a candy type of coloured bird.
Yeah.
They're very smart. I'd probably say they're around about the same smartness as a galah or a cockatoo.
Oh, okay. I want to eventually get a crow or a raven as a pet, but I know they like really stink and they're really kind of. Oh,
Yeah,
we have a disruption in the space-time continuum.
I'm starting off small first, Andrew.
Oh, and he's back. Oh, the captain's back. Hello, I held the helm straight and true. We didn't lead you off course by any means. Hello, Mr. Joey. Hey, welcome back.
Cool.
Welcome back, Mr. Postman.
My mutiny failed. We mutinied your child. But after it was like a rudderless. It was chaos for that 35 seconds you were gone. What's that, Joey?
Oh wow.
It was 13 minutes. Wow, that was a long time. That was awesome.
But yeah, like I was saying, if I could get a different bird, I'd go a Major Mitchell or a galah or a sulphur crescent cockatoo.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be kind of fun to have a bird. I want to try to learn how to keep and tend plants, different plants. The good kind of plant for one, a good nice Mary Jane, maybe a nice fast grower, a good something. I'm working on something. It's all gearing up right now. I'm gonna plot out a little spot for a garden, and then in here someplace I want to make a small grow up, maybe 6 plants, less, maybe more. I don't know how much space and energy it would take up, but I'm gonna see if I can hydroponically maybe streamline, just like with an aquarium or with something. I can make a little shelf going across this entire place or on the other side, and then that way I have like a makeshift kind of greenhouse on a wall, and I can take the whole thing and move it in here if I need to, or stuff like that.
See, do you get warm, like relatively warm through the winter during the daytime, or is it just cold?
Cold. We gotta have in the wintertime. We gotta have our own heat in here, and I have the heater going all winter pretty much, and I can work on insulating this little place, just insulating all these different nooks and crannies where all the cold can seep in, and just make it more efficient in here. I know I can tear up all the drywall in here and then re-insulate, and then this whole garage needs to be redone. It needs to be redone the right way, but for right now, this is perfect for just streaming and living in here, because I got everything in here cordoned off and cleaned and in here, so it's nice for me in here. And I grew my channel in here. This is where I tended my channel. Now I just got to work on tending some plants so I can, use some of this excess energy sometimes when I do get, migraine-free days, or, I get motivated. I want to get going and not really stop for stupid logistical reasons like money. Money's the dumbest reason to stop doing what you love. I love doing this channel, so I'm just going to keep doing that, and money will fall into place later. Or never. It doesn't matter. I'm happy without it. I can, function just fine. I can MacGyver my way out of pretty much anything. So it's not a necessity, but it's, helps a lot.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sort of cheering that the government stepping their game up with helping people out with what's going on around the world, money-wise.
I know I'm not getting anything like that. I don't know. I don't think I did my taxes or whatever. I didn't make any money. I don't know how to do taxes. That's never something they taught me how to do. The taxes keep the poor poor and the rich richer. So I don't know I want to get my slice in that. You know how to use debt to get myself out of debt, or
Yeah, I don't understand the way how taxes are worked.
I don't either. It's a big mind. It's intentionally meant like that. You have to put the time into it to figure out
like
how.
buying stocks, in a way. You've actually got to know exactly what you're doing and how much ahead of they, and how, where will your profit be, or will you be in the hole? And yeah, to me, when I hear the word tax, I think of stock.
Yeah. When I think of taxes, I think of what you pay at the store. You pay all your sorts of taxes on everything you buy with money.
Yep. Unfortunately, you do. But it's just the way how the cookie crumbles. You can't go around and not expect to pay no tax.
Yep.
Unless you're living off the grid, then no worries. But
financially, I've been off the grid for I don't know how long now. 5 years now. My last paycheck was in 2015, and I was a tenderboat captain and a heavy equipment operator. So I just had to, the money quit flowing, and my way I was making a living quit working. So I was just like, I'm stuck. Stuck being blind out in the middle of nowhere with no purpose, no job, no motivation, no money. But now I have everything except for money. Now we have the right mindset. We have a good, safe place. We got a good way we can express our emotions and our just different random crap that's always happening in our heads that we're trying to get a hold of, And all I have to do is wait now. You just have to wait. I don't have to wait for success because we're already succeeding right now, right? We're here, right? We're here. We don't have to.
Right.
We don't have to strive. We don't have to worry about. We're here.
That's right. You're sitting over there across the other side of the world. So is Joey, and so am I. You two are at the top of the world, and here I am at the bottom of the world. As you can see, it's daytime for me. It's 9:36 a.m. for me right now. But hey, we're all here. We're all happy. We're all healthy and well, and we're all catching up and having a blast.
It's 4 p.m. here on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it is. What's the day, Chili? Monday? Maybe? I don't know.
It'd be Monday for you because I'm on Tuesday.
Oh, May the 4th be with you. It was May 4th, right?
For you, yes.
Now it's Cinco de Mayo for you. 5th of May. Party time. Party time. See we dance. No, not yet. No, we got 8 hours to go on our end.
Like what my partner just said, May the 4th be past us.
Work.
Because unfortunately,
may the Schwartz be with you.
About
The
2
Schwartz
years
is strong.
ago, 2 years ago, I had to go to a wedding down a couple of 100k away from here on the 4th, May the 4th. That wedding didn't last too long.
See, last May, what was I doing? I was homeless. I was homeless in Anchorage. I was playing the piano for my meals. I was just talking and meeting people in real life. I'm glad I was able to do that, even though I had my friend help me, my friend Harry, and all these other random encounters I had and friends I made and lost, and all that matters. It does. Everything, all you guys matter. Everything you do has an impact on everybody that comes across you and comes across us. They
That's right. And that's one thing I've noticed with putting fish stuff up on YouTube and jumping in people's streams like we are now. A lot of people are quite fascinated with fish, and it's people that you really wouldn't really thought of that would like fish, type of
It's
thing.
relaxing. I mean, I'm gonna get an aquarium in here since we already got like all the glass stuff here ready because it's gonna be a hot summer, and I'd like to keep some fish just to have them and to relax, to have that that pump going, or to have the fish going. Hi, how you doing?
Or
like
like
that.
for instance, myself, how inside, if I turn the telly off and turn the air conditioner off, you can hear a few pumps running.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing that noise because to me, that's an indication that the pump is running. Once it starts making a different noise, I know there's something wrong with that pump.
Yeah, you got some air. You got to, reset it, or
either pumps. Put it off and clean the air the air stone itself, or reposition the pump, or if there's a blockage in the line, pull it out and blow it out.
I wonder if piranhas are hard to keep. Are piranhas difficult or ridiculous to keep? Like, for real? It seems like a tropical fish, aren't they?
The movie, so with piranhas, the movie sort of dramatize it a little bit.
Yeah.
They are it really depends on how you also see piranhas, whether you see them as a meat-eating fish or a herbivore. Where I am, I can't have piranhas. It's highly illegal. There is a person overseas. His YouTube channel is Fish Room Fever. Shout outs to him.
Room Fever. Okay.
He has piranhas, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Personally, I don't think that they are a meat.
The one, right?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, got him up. Super simple. Didn't even have to do anything. It's hidden right there.
Yep. Personally, I don't think that they are meat-eating fish. I think that's just the movie sort of thing, just the media type of thing to dramatize it up to make people.
Yeah, like throw the meat in there. It's like you're like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like
would be really cool to like actively watch something get eaten away, but that's or like sharks, or some other crazy type of random creature that's probably extremely hard to keep.
Yeah, like I was watching a video yesterday, and over in China and USA and that there's a industry that are cutting off all shark fins, and they're using them for shark fin suits and stuff like that because it's a very high.
So there's sharks out there with no fins. That's sad.
It's a high type of meal, and it's highly illegal to do it. Um, really, really interesting and watching.
I hear Tagalog. Is that Tagalog? Wait.
That'd be on Joey's end.
Oh, okay. Is that Korean or is that?
Hey,
I don't know. I didn't hear. I only heard about a few words.
uh,
All right. All right. Put this on here, and then take it like so.
I really can't wait this week.
On here like this.
Get my aquaponics scene.
Can you imagine having a fish aquarium and a hydroponics weed plant on top of it? You know how happy those fish would be? Be like, look at these guys. You're chilling out right here, man. All right.
Fish Boy X-rated video. 18 plus R-rated. R-rated version of Fish Boys.
Yeah. Fish Boy After Dark.
Yes, I love it. I'll sign up to Patreon and make sure that people on Patreon get to see it.
Yeah. Patreon. Patreon.com/Boy After Dark. All the behind the scenes. All of your random antics that aren't suitable for public knowledge and public viewing, you can have access to them now. I can make a couple of cool trailers for my videos, you know, have my videos going in the background. Meanwhile, on Alaskan Blind Cube.
That would be cool, man.
I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
Cool.
There's going to be a couple of Blind Cube trailers out there now. Blind Cube trailer is going to be a thing. I'm going to write that down.
See, it's handy. We give you ideas.
All right. In a world of darkness in another way, join me on a journey of Blind Cube. Witness the rise. Witness the vision of Blind Cube's revelation of the world's purpose. We are all in this boat together. We cannot leave this little blue planet. So shall we make the row count? Patreon.com/BlindCube. Blind Cube Unveiled. All of my behind the scenes, all of my Captain Vlog. I have a taste of them on my YouTube channel, but I do not have a full Captain Vlog up there yet. As soon as I figure that part out, I'm uploading all of my data, all of the behind the little nooks and crannies, all the light that's through the crack. It's going to be on Blind Cube Patreon. Well, and I'll send it to you too, either in a special link upload to YouTube, or I'll physically send you a DVD of the show that you are on. That'd be cool to have every single one of my shows on like a DVD collection. Season 1. You're like, yes, season 1 of Blind Cube. I'm watching that. It's all in black and white and it's dark and there's no music. Well, that sucks. Let's skip to 2020. Oh, this was colorful. This was happy. Wow.
That would look cool. That would look really awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about exposure, right? And just patience. Just waiting for that right opportunity to, shine. You gotta, all the energy, all the world can be wasted on something that can be not seen. So all I have to do is wait to be seen. And that's easy. We got time now, so all I gotta do is wait. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up some chat so I can maybe run a link for my exciting or most exciting bike ride of my life. Exhilarating, I think I said.
I shall be back. I'm gonna make a gummy.
Riding a bicycle when you're blind. Interesting, Blind Cube.
Oh, you guys want to watch my bike ride? Check it out. This is insane because this was the first time I rode. I walked that trail like a dozen times at least, but this is the first actual ride I went. I went full ride. I did not hold back.
You didn't hold back and crash.
I didn't crash. Nope.
Oh, you
Check it
didn't
out.
crash? Oh, wow.
No, I mean,
Okay.
I crashed a couple times. Check it out.
Let's see
Are
if we
you
can get this
ready? Hold on to
full
something.
screen.
This is gonna be a wild ride. Do not try this at home. I am a professional blind person. I'm professionalism as a blind person as exuded through my particular videos. Check this out. We're gonna thread the needle. Thread the needle.
Can't believe you're blind and you're riding a bicycle.
Last chance, everyone. Hold on to something. We are on the precipice of driving right into traffic. Please hold on to something. We're all right. Traffic is coming, but we're fine. Find your groove. Go for your groove. Find out where you're safe. Go outside your comfort zone. You
That's
grow
crazy,
outside
man.
your comfort zone. You grow. Every day we grow in some way. Can you grow the right way? I challenge you to step outside your comfort zone. Join Blind Cube Live every single day at noon. We shall conquer these problems and solve these solutions together. Side by side, with you, with me, with us. I can be there for you. Patreon.com. All unedited, uncut, all uploaded. As soon as I get my one Patreon member, we shall start with that media as well. Now, this is the part where it gets a little tricky. This is where it speeds up just a little bit. This is where you really have to hold on to something. Because not
Hold
only
on,
does it,
right.
not only does it not, we are not even close to getting home yet. We are almost to road, like the actual road where cars are. We're going to be on the road. Come on. Oh, we're almost there, guys. We are approaching the nexus point of my entire life. We are approaching the road.
That's pretty cool, Black Cube.
We go exponentially faster than we were just was. We have to get it right. Otherwise, we would be in a big ditch, or we would probably get run over by a car. But we didn't. We made it. This particular ride was the most exhilarating time of my entire life, up to this point. Besides, like normal things, like my son being born and, daylight, first time seeing the sun, and, stuff like that. But this one, it was up there. Most exciting time I've ever had on two wheels, while not being able to see what the heck is in front of me. The way I kind of gather information when I'm going that fast, it's all directly to my right or directly to my left. There's nothing in front of me. I have to cobble together some sort of semblance of whatever's in front of me. And sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes I fail horribly. We make it. We're there. We're almost home. The biggest journey of my life, but we made it. We are here at home. One relax now. We made it. We threaded the needle, ladies and gentlemen. We have all been a great part of this journey. This is just the beginning, folks. Now let's go back and watch some nature.
Let's see what Fish Boy's doing now. Going to Fish Boy, full stream.
Yep, blind cube nature is going to be a thing now. That's going to be so fun to be out capturing different aspects of nature for you guys, being able to see what you think about it and see what the heck is going on in the world. Got 8 likes on this particular one. This one came out 3 days ago. Jeez, has it been that long already? Yep.
Chill.
Man, I got a little bit of. I don't have anything right now. I wish I had a little bit of buds, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can sell a couple of keychains and sell a couple of maybe get a couple of orders placed for some chairs or some keychains and make some moolah. It's always the fun part of learning anything really, is to figure out what you can do with your skills to make money. I take a bunch of nails and some wood and I turn it into profit and happiness.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, Blind, you don't have any stickers by any chance for your channel, do you?
I don't, not yet. I'm gonna get a couple of them made up. They're gonna be a Chewy probably, or my Rubik's Cubes and Chewy, or me and a combination thereof. Or I want to make dollar size ones, and I want to make full on like bumper size stickers. I want them to say, I'll draw up a couple of I'll draw up or maybe make them on my little Pixel Lab, how I make my thumbnails on my phone. I'm going to try to make one of those and maybe turn that into a sticker, or I'll find a way to print it out on some physical media to show you guys.
Well, let me
It's
know.
definitely going to be a blind cube thing. I love this, being able to connect like this and be able to be out here, be out in the ether.
Yep. Now, the reason why I asked is because last week I went out and bought another whiteboard marker, because as you know, I have a whiteboard marker on the fridge, because I do forget crap like everyone else. But anyway, we went and bought a bigger whiteboard marker for the channel.
Yeah.
It's a really big bloody whiteboard. So what my plans are to do with that is I will stick some stickers on it, but what I want to do is I want to have one side of stickers from people that I talk to from overseas, and then on the other side I have all my Australian friends, which are all the Australian fish, which are mostly fish tubes. So that's what I was sort of thinking along the lines of doing.
I know. I want to make my whole Braille Rubik's Cubes thing. I want to, once I do get a good chunk of funding, I'm going to order en masse a bunch of good, nice, medium budget magnetic speed cubes, just like the one I use, and then I will personally, every single one of them, I will Braille them. I will get them prepared for somebody that's never even touched a cube before, or somebody that has experience, and then be like, "Oh, this is perfect," or stuff like that.
Yep.
And the one I got, the first magnetic 3x3 that I got, was only like $4. It wasn't very much. So once I get a good chunk of change, I'll be able to order them en masse, like at least dozens and dozens of them. So I can show you guys, on my show, or show you guys like how much Braille cubes I do actually have,
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Money currency is different to what we are. So my
Yeah.
money to you is different. So if I was to send you money, I think from memory I've got to send just a little bit more than the double amount of it. I think it is.
Yeah, because your guys' Australian dollar is like 1 7/8 or is almost twice as much as or the $1 equals 1 7 something. It's like almost 2, right? Almost
Yeah.
twice the value.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah, I think
changes
one
too, right?
is like almost 7.
I know if I went over to, I think the money currency is yen or zen. I think that's
Xếp chả hai băng nhớ trên đụng độ sao?
Japan or China or something like that. And anyway, if I went over there, I know my $1 Australian dollar is only 80 cents to their $1.
Yeah.
And
It's like that
yep,
with Canadian money too. I remember changing our money into Canadian back when we drove through Canada. That was cool. We were able to hold money that was all different colors instead of just one color, same shape.
Yep. See, our notes are different colours.
Yeah.
Our $5 notes
Nhớ làm chó của mình sợ hãi xong ra
This is our $5 note.
What's it look like? Is it colored?
Yep. So it's colour, and it's a lighty pinky candy type of colour.
Yeah.
It's got a big window through the one side of it because it's a new note. Our old notes only have a small little window, like down one corner. And
I'd show you what money looks like on ours, but I don't have any.
Then our $50 note is yellow.
Okay. So it's kind of almost like the Canadian version. I think the 5 was like blue and purple and tan, and so they all have very distinct, like each one of the denominations has a very distinct color.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think like orange was 100 and blue. I remember blue. They didn't have any dollars though. They had dollar coins that made it a lot easier because that made change, like pocket change. We just had one tiny cup of pocket change by the time we got through Canada. We dumped it all out to find out how much was in there. It was $51.
Yep.
I was holy crap, where'd all this money come from?
We're the same. We have coins. Right.
For dollars?
We have 2 lots of gold coins. So one gold coin is $1 gold coin and a $2 gold coin. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have some
This
silver coins. Then the silver coins that we get are a 20 cent, a 10 cent, and a 5 cent, and a 50 cent. A 50 cent is octagonal, hexagonal shape, and the rest are all round.
I got one foreign coin, and this one is 7-sided, and it's called a new pence. Is that I know pence is UK, right?
Yeah, I think it is UK. I've got at the what was it? Last year, right? me and my partner went to our local shop. Went and got some supplies from the shop, like some food and some drinks and stuff. Paid for it. Got home. Now we turned out that the self-service machine gave us an extremely rare coin. Now this coin that it gave us was a $1 gold coin, but it was stamped with a 10-cent die. So it had 2 rings around the head. All right, so I did a little bit of research. Turns out that coin, if it was graded and all that by the coin terms and all that drama,
appraised,
that coin could have been worth anywhere between $700, $300 to $1,000, $2,000 to $5,000. Now, I didn't want to go and pay the $800, $600 to get this coin graded and then wait about 8 months for it to be done.
Yeah.
Now, if I did that, I'd be making a big risk because I could end up losing money because that coin could only be worth $300.
Yeah.
So I turned around and I was like, bugger it, I'll sell it. So I sold this $1 coin for $700.
Wow, that's a good, nice deal. You could turn a dollar into a money kind of thing. Yeah, change for a dollar? I do.
$1. $1, mate. Good chunk of profit.
$1, you said?
Yeah, $1.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Coin, $1 coin, and made $699 profit.
Wow.
I got my battery partially charged again. Oh, okay. Hello.
You can hear you, Joey, yeah?
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go until I pop out again.
I have an excellent way. To hit this bell. Okay, so this is a ball bearing on a magnet, a Kinex magnet, and then I don't think I can take you guys off the charger. But I'll show it off tomorrow in my show. But I have a good way of pulling this lever down right here, pulling it in the middle of the room, in my middle of this little area. I can pull this little lever down, bam, and it will drop.
Okay.
See, my bells are right here. But if I hold it on there with a magnet, wait, hold on a second. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. Check it out. So this thing is in the middle of the room, right? But I do have. This is where my bells are. This is where the thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move it up like so. And then have this on a little rope connecting this. So when I do pull on the magnet part and it comes off, it'll just fly up like that. So I make sure you ding the bells and then something will drop and something will go up. Ding.
Cool.
Just like the cowbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more cowbell.
Oh, Joey hasn't seen the cowbell. That's right.
There we go.
Joey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got an old school cowbell.
Oh,
She loud.
I see.
Put it this way. I did a 24-hour live stream a
Yeah, you
little
did.
while ago. I had to come inside at night time around like 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, because if I used the bell at that time in the morning, the people joint on to me, they would have cracked the sads.
Right.
It's funny enough because they cracked the sads at like 8 o'clock at night when I was sitting out the back chatting away on camera, and all I hear is their back door fucking boom. I'm like, yeah, righto, man. Like, I muted myself and I'm like, fucking yeah, righto, you macho man. Like, I live here too, mate. You fucking got a problem? Piss off. Because the owner only uses her house as a holiday house because she lives on a farm.
Okay. So you're the guest.
Well, the house is joint on. Our
Okay.
houses are my town. Our houses are built onto each other. So I've got a 3-bedroom house, and then the house joint onto me has a 3-bedroom house, but I can't access their yard.
It's like a duplex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Down here we call them housing trust houses. So they're
Okay.
owned by housing trust, the government. But years ago, every so often, government will turn around and will sell a few houses, and that's how my parents bought this house.
Okay.
And chat phone's still dead. Old chat phone. Oh, it didn't.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Oh, I need to get the
Chat phone
ukulele
is
out.
it's
Oh, no.
completely dead. I don't think. Well, it served me quite well. I bought it for $80 in 2017, I think. So it was a good deal. It lasted so long, and I got a lot of joy out of that and a lot of knowledge from that particular phone. Just doing ages and ages of research, and now I have, my sister gave me a slightly better one. It's a newer Samsung, but it's not the best. It's just like one of those medium to like lower grade Samsungs, but it's still miles better than the one I'm using now that you guys are on, and it's miles better than the one iPhone I had. So I'm happy.
Honestly, Brian, I find Samsungs are the better way. Now,
Yeah.
the Samsung when I first started the channel, I was using a Samsung S7 refurbished.
Yeah.
That I bought off of eBay for about $300.
Yeah.
Now, when the S7s came out, they had battery problems, same as the S8s and same as the S9s. Now, if you do go and buy an S8 or an S9 or an S7, my advice for you is to buy one that's refurbished, so that while you're on it, that the battery doesn't get overheated and then end up exploding.
Yeah, I know that this particular one that I'm using now gets warm. I have to completely shut it off for it to charge at least any kind of decently fast. If I'm on it now, it'll either slowly drain or it'll slowly, ever so slowly. And as soon as it gets unplugged, battery goes bloop.
Yep.
Like, no.
Yep. So the phone that I'm using, I swapped my S7 refurbished phone, clean swap, for a Samsung S8 Note.
Yeah.
So I jumped up 2 models when I should have been paying for this Samsung that I'm using now. They just, about 2 months ago, a month ago, they brought out the Samsung 20, sorry. I haven't heard any bad reviews about that phone. So from what I'm hearing that phone is very worth the $1,000 or whatever it is to buy it.
I know my sister just got an iPhone like XR or something like that, and that thing's ridiculously good. And it's like an entire.
That'd be the
it's like every single one of my phones put together it can do.
yeah, and that's the thing, you know, like it's getting better and better and better, and you know, give it 5 years time, man. Don't be surprised if there's phones that are coming out with little bloody sniffers on the top of the phone screen so you can smell.
You're like, oh, this breeze here. Oh, they smell that beach in Normandy right there.
That's right. You know, like,
yeah.
You know, look at how bad it is now. You know, look at tellies. Soon as they brought out the internet and were able to bring out smart stuff on a phone, they went straight to a telly. And as soon as they discovered that outright, look how quick that exploded. That exploded into the market extremely fast.
Yep.
And it's still booming it now.
Even like the virtual reality things too. Back when it was like at the last legs of my site. I was like 2015 when there's like Oculus Rifts came out. I was so jealous. I was like, I want a virtual reality and like can't use it now.
Like the Lawnmower Man. That's a virtual reality movie.
Yeah, I know.
I've been looking into that virtual reality stuff. It'd be nice it'd be nice to get one and to try it all out. But
I just want one to hold my glasses or to hold my phone, you know, going down the road on a bicycle or walking down the road and you're like, hi, how you guys doing? Just looking in some like, what's this guy doing? It's like, oh, I'm blind. I don't use my eyes, but these goggles do.
yeah. Yep.
I'll have a mask on and I can probably make a face shield with a phone slot in it. You like have a face shield and have a little pocket for your phone.
Everybody in your own world like you.
I think
you already are now.
I think also getting virtual reality games too, I think is a good way in learning new hands-on skills.
Really high, like hand-eye coordination, like brain workout, hardcore.
Yeah, you know, like I don't know whether they've brought it out or not because I haven't came across it yet. But
yeah,
what I'm trying to find is virtual reality and DIYs so that you can plug in your virtual reality. And then you can stand there and
look at whatever you want to build.
And really cool. And you can pick it up and stand there and go, okay, all right, well, that piece of wood, that 2x4 is 30 mil too long. All right, let's go over to the bench saw and all right, no worries. All right, let's give it a quick sand up. Let's give it a drill up. And
constructive. You're like, what do we need, Trinity? Like, we need guns, lots of guns. And it's just like, whoosh. Oh, got the piece of plywood right here. And you're like, oh, what do I do with what do I start building stuff? That'd be really awesome.
Because, like, in my opinion, I reckon that would stop a lot of waste material. That will stop a lot of people being confused on things, and things will get built
life
properly.
Prototype in a computer game, that'd be really cool.
Like, things would get built properly the first time, you know, like, and then at the same time, if people want to learn and change things up, you know, they can do it on a game. They're not having to go, oh, okay, all right.
Waste resources and then waste the energy to make it real life.
Yeah, and then it doesn't work. You know, then they've got to go, oh, crap. Well, now I've got to go from step 30 back down to step 1.
Yeah. And if you could do all those 30 steps in the computer and have, like, you don't even have to build it. It can 3D print you out the prototype you made in your computer. So you don't even have to build anything. Yeah. You can do the whole thing in your head, have it interact with your hands and your eyes, and tactile feeling. That they're coming out with different rigs for tactile feedback, so you can look like and feel like you're holding an object in that 3D world.
Well, that's pretty
Well,
wild.
yeah, I think that-
I have to admit that.
There's a whole sliver of technology out there that I can't access, but I know people that can. So I'm just grateful that I'm able to know people that know how to do some of these things.
Oh, look,
So
if
if
I
I
do
ever-
access it blind, you definitely know I'll be telling you the ins and outs big time.
Definitely, that'd be really awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Like, yeah. Like, but hey, if they haven't looked down that track yet, I reckon they should, because, it's a lot of benefits in my opinion. They're not having to sit there and waste material or waste, a
Yeah.
couple of
That's
hours
impressive.
on doing something, and then they find out that it doesn't work and it spins and breaks or twists or becomes a
Yeah.
problem further down the track. Because one thing I've noticed with having tanks is, if I ever could do it, I'd create my own virtual reality game for people that are starting the fish hobby, for them to see that, okay, well, it's more work than what it looks like. You can't just go and buy a fish tank and go and add water, go and add rocks, and then
Yeah,
that
I
day
have to
you'll
admit,
put
yeah.
fish in. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people in the world seem to think, that it's okay to do that, and then they sit there and wonder why their
Why all your
fish.
fishes died? Yeah.
That's right, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, they've died because you didn't cycle your tank, and you've left. They've
Yeah,
died
yeah,
because of an ammonia burn.
Hey, I'm gonna head it out in 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
But,
you're good there, Joey.
what's that?
Oh, good there, Chief.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
4:50 p.m. here. I may
What
go
time is
live
it?
tonight in a couple hours. I mean,
Okay.
in an hour or so, maybe, depending on how fast this thing charged. And if I can sign off on here soon, I'm going to charge up this phone. And
Right.
yeah, I may go
Okay.
live again tonight. I just
You just love going live, man. It's like,
Well,
every single day I try. I gotta try to find my little. I'm trying to. Some days I don't get anybody, and that's fine. But normally, anywhere from 30 to 50 people click in, and come and hang
nice,
out.
man. Nice.
Hey,
That's
we're
cool.
growing. I recognize that I know every single person that comes in, and anybody new, they always feel welcome. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter
That's
of
cool.
finding more people that like to watch just random blind dudes' antics.
True, yeah.
How,
Like people that watch my craziness.
Yeah.
oh, look, your channel's awesome, Blind. Like I keep saying to you, man, you're doing an awesome job. Keep it up.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
trying.
When I pop up live every once in a while, you're always welcome to come over here and
Definitely.
do it.
Positivity
Show your stuff.
and
Yeah.
and happiness and love really connects more than just. I know when I first kind of started off, I've had a couple of those little like
Yeah.
live streams where I just ranted and I just like was really sour and dark, and
Oh,
but
yeah.
those pass, and I'm glad I've done that. It gave me a chance to shine the mirror back onto me, so to speak, as far as like how I like process things during a PTSD or an anxiety attack. Those are
Yep.
scary. They suck, and they're like something. It's like your brain is getting used against you. You're like, I feel used. Like after one of those attacks, I just like, oh man, I feel broken or whatever. It just feels weird.
Well, at least you got
Luckily,
people
I-
here, you know.
My thing's trying to tell me my battery's low. Keeps muting me.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was me doing it.
Oh, that's what was going on. I was thinking, like, what's going on here? I can see his lips moving. I can't
yeah,
lip
yeah,
read,
yeah,
but I'll try.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they would
just
shut
it's
down
its
now.
phone. The
Yeah.
phone, the battery, it's trying to charge itself, but it's still losing power. So it's like it'll go up and then it'll be like, oh, low battery mode, and then low battery
Yeah.
mode, and then it'll keep doing that until it's charged. It's like, are you using other things for power? Yeah.
Well, before you go live there, Blind,
Yeah.
ring me on Insta.
Okay. We could do a
All right.
StreamYard, and I could show you what I plan to do with this little green screen here and how I plan to carry on. Because it's either Shop Talk tonight or it's either Chewie Starship Deep Space Orbit
Where's
tonight.
Chewie though? How'd you get Chewie?
Chewie!
All right, prepare.
Here
everyone.
comes
Chewie is
There's
right here.
Chewie.
Yeah, he's grown his hair out a little bit, so it's a little wild. He has a little
That's
protective.
your little mascot.
Yep, this is my little mascot. He has a little cover on right now. He was a little cold because he was outside, and
Okay.
right now he's adorned with his garb, his ceremonial Blind Cube live show garb. So I'm going to take him
Okay.
out of this tonight and then make him a suit of armor again of different materials. I got other materials I can work with, so I want to make him some armor and just have fun. I'm stuck out here. I can't go anywhere. I can't have anybody over. I can't, just sit up and chillax in the living room and stuff. But I'm here, so I want to
So,
utilize
Mike,
it here
You told me
best I can.
you can't leave your house.
No, I mean I can go for a bike ride. I can go to the store if I need to, but
Right.
there's no places that are there. Well, I guess this week they're gonna opening. They're already kind of opening stuff up, and it's getting nuts.
Yeah.
It's gonna start. We've only had a couple of hundred confirmed cases and a couple hundred confirmed recovered, but
Right.
the whole thing, I think we got like kind of shielded from it as far as just the main brunt of everything, just because we're so remote and we're so up here. When as soon as
Yeah.
this whole thing started, our governor turned off the airplanes. They're like, no international planes on my place. And then after that, it just went from little bits here to bam, everything shut down, everything gone, and and then we slowly kind of came out of it, and now it's just kind of full brunt, kind of scary out there. That
Yeah.
store run, my ridiculous store run video the other day, that's what it looks like out there. It's scary. There's people out there with no masks. There's no distancing, no physical distancing out there, and
They kind of ignoring the issue. It's not gonna happen to me. It's all good.
The beast hasn't even shown its face up here yet, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's fine. It's just blah blah blah," and it's gonna bite us in the ass, I imagine. New York is
I'm
so
thinking
much
about
more
that,
densely
too.
populated, but at the same time, they had more exposure. We didn't, but it doesn't take long. It doesn't take,
No.
with exponentials, with just the amount of people that you come into contact with. If we start normally going back to our lives, it's scary.
Yeah, it could hit us harder. I'm thinking like in the fall, it's gonna hit us harder.
Oh man, I can't. I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be even scarier because
Because you're
I thought
dealing
it
with
was
flu season and at the same time.
yeah,
That's
we're
what a
because
lot of people are cautious about. A lot of people are worried.
yeah, because there's 4 other different strains out there that cause the normal common cold.
Yeah.
That's what it's most similar to, but it doesn't act like it at all. It is
Right.
a wolf in sheep's clothing as far as just how it acts. It acts like
Yeah.
a cold, but it's not.
Yeah.
It flips the flu on its head. There's
Yeah.
in the normal flu, you have 3 days of probably infectiousness. You have the beginning, the second day you show symptoms, and then you are contagious from the second day until you recover, right? But with
Yes.
this thing, it flips it on its head. You are contagious for how many 2 weeks, days? And then
Yeah.
you get sick, and then 2 weeks recover. So it's like it flips the flu on its head, which is scary. I mean, that's terrifying. I mean, just the metabolism of what it came out of is so much greater than ours. So if you think about how much times our cells replicate, how much times what we convert from food, energy from food, Our metabolism is like so much lower than like a pangolin or a bat or something that has to eat, a good chunk of its day just to stay
Yeah.
alive, Like if you think about a bat, they eat probably 8 hours a day. Whenever they're out flying, they're eating. Whenever they're out not in the cave, they're eating. So their metabolism is like probably 7 or 8 times higher than ours, and they fly, so that's where all their energy goes anyway. So, and it's scary and strange and all these different places, man. It's
Yeah,
gonna
it
show
is
its
scary.
teeth a lot
Yeah.
harder, and it's not even mutated. It's not even gone through the entire population yet. So there's that too. Once it does go through and we get it the second or the third or the fourth time, then it kind of like not calms down, but it changes. It tames sometimes, or it can get more virulent and burn itself out. That's it. It's that like Goldilocks virulence and Goldilocks like blindness to us because we can't see it. None of us can until it's there,
Oh.
until it's embedded into us.
Until we show the symptoms. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, until it shows its teeth, and then you don't know. But we're
Are you
all.
okay over there? Yeah.
Oh, they're enjoying themselves, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, I hope you and your missus feel better, Nathan. I know you guys are kind of sick right now.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yeah,
Because you guys,
They're sick.
I mean, not that sick, but
Not yet. We're not losing an arm or a leg yet, so we're all right.
yes, you guys are good. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna head on out, but hey, thanks a lot for joining me in the chat. Thank you for continuing the show when my battery died.
And I shall be on every day at noon. And
Okay.
we shall get this. We shall get this together. We shall have a
Yeah.
full real life launch of Chewy's real Starship in this next year if we got our exponentials right. It don't take long, right?
Yeah,
We can be as
maybe we'll do a
exponential
multi-live.
and virulent as this thing. So all it takes is that one person that says, I believe in this guy. And yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get there. All of us.
yeah, we will together. We're all in this together. Well, you guys have a good night, man.
All right. Peace, everyone.
Peace. You guys have a good night.
Thanks,
Thanks for joining.
I'll message you on Insta in a minute, Ron.
I got my phone. This other phone's almost done charging. This one is just starting. So once we get that ready, I'm gonna go ahead and make a preview or make a upcoming schedule for my live in an hour exactly. We're gonna do a little bit of green screen fun, a little bit of relaxation, maybe dinner. I don't know. You guys can join me outside, and it's gonna be super nice evening. It's just gonna be chill out time. Come hang out with good old Chewy and Jeremiah. Chewy's,
Okay, cool.
or it may be shop talk tonight. I don't know. I got to go through my playlist. Make another one just called Chewy Starship. And I have one playlist on my channel called just recording myself still, or recording myself still, and that's all of my little bits and bobs on my other videos.
Okay.
Thank you, Joey, for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for being. Thank you. Yeah, I hope we'll do
Nathan?
this again soon. Okay,
Good
guys, take it easy
catching
now.
up with you all. It's good seeing you, Joey. I haven't seen you for a long time, man. It's good to see you still
Yeah, good to
going
see
on.
you.
You're
Yeah.
happy and healthy, mate.
Yep, still here kicking. And it's crazy
And,
here. You guys have a good night. And maybe we'll
catch
see you
around in the next one.
Okay, thanks a lot, man. Guys, take it easy now.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy.
Yep. You guys, and thank you all. Thank you for the chat, everybody who was on there. This is Jojo Jalombo, man. You guys have a good night now. Bye.
Okay.